anniversary.
Day in your celebration, we all know in our mind that there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how much we love you. And I'm sure you would agree, what could fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I just never understood how a man who died for good could not have a day that was. He said, aside for his recognition, because it should never be. Just because some cannot see, but bring us clear as he. Didn't let it become an illusion, and we all know everything that each different time will bring. Or in peace, the heart will sing. Thanks to Martin Luther King. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. What has there never been a holiday? Yeah. Where peace is celebrated. This one I'll be there. Gonna shout it out loud. Shout it out loud.
American Heritage. Good morning to you.
Where is the black man's face?
I hope you and Dominique is still great performance there last night. Morgan Heritage. Morgan Heritage and friends. Morgan and friends.
Yesterday, and we're still fighting for today. Where is the black man's paradise? Martin Luther King fought for yesterday, and we're still fighting for today. This may be harsh to say, but we're living in a white world.
Hello, yes. It's one of the performances I enjoyed last night. 8:15. Hello, yes.
I want to send birthday greetings to Justina Charles, better known as Titin. We know her Titin in St. Joseph. Greetings coming from the Ice Pop Lady. Tell her to take it easy, get well, and be on the safe side.
All right.
Titin. That's from the Ice Pop Lady.
Okay. My brother, Chabon. Delvin Estrie.
Now your thingy held us fought for yesterday, and we're still fighting for today. It's their unity and their philosophy that gives them superiority. Calling
Happy anniversary, Delvin Estrie. 18th wedding anniversary today.
the prejudiced world. Yeah.
To you and your beautiful wife, good morning and happy anniversary.
Where is the
And your daughter as well.
paradise? Harriet Tubman fought for yesterday, and we're still fighting for today.
All the patrons,
The black
all the diasporans visiting, and maybe leaving today, my friend Kevin.
fought for yesterday.
Leaving today to back to California. I hope you had a great time, my brother. Hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh.
But I want to say good morning to Ernie Kamula. Ernie Kamula. I just want to wish you all the best, God guidance and everything good today. And good morning to my good friend Oprah Shillingford. I want to wish him all the best, God guidance and everything good. And a pleasant good morning to the Chief Executive Officer of the Credit Union, Mr. Kurt Charles from Salisbury. I want to tell him, keep up the good work. May God bless him. And my doctor, Dr. Giselle Alford, good morning to you. My attorney, Joshua Francis, not forgetting Mr. Juppy, on One Step Restaurant, Bolo, my darling, Ship the Muslim, and thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Marlon. Greetings to my friend Brenda Christian. Lots of love and blessings from Ezra and Emerald Emmanuel. Happy day today. 449-30995. Another one from Morgan in the morning. Let's go. A man is still a man. Where are you, Morgan?
A man is still a man.
When we come back, your views on the World Creole Music Festival.
The only difference is
somebody referred to it as the Ticket Festival. I guess on what side of the fence you are, huh?
The only difference is when I'm good at it. Listen, friend, we see lots of different people in the street.
Lots of different people there in the World Creole Music Festival.
This is what they do day to day, just to get a little food to eat. Oh yeah. And then you have other
Maffer and Company.
Work a good 9 to 5 and take it for granted that they're living a better life.
Good morning to you and your staff
The color of our skin.
for the World Creole Music Festival.
If we do good or commit to sin, we're all judged by the same. Jah is his holy name. So let's all be aware of how we entertain angels unaware, or angels do move through man, whether here or from there. A man is still a man, whether him wear jacket and tie or him walk barefoot. The only difference is whether I'm good or evil.
We're going to come back, Dominica. We're going to come back. I know. We're going to come back after
on
this.
food which has a long shelf life. Sterilized baths, all containers and cooking utensils to store water. If in doubt, drink boiled or treated water only. Keep flashlights, candles, and storm lanterns handy, along with batteries and matches. Store all garden implements and furniture inside if possible. A message from Q95 FM Radio.
Bloombox brings you our new branch right in the heart of Roseau to make things even easier for you to get all the best products we have in stock. Bloombox Roseau, on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane, next to Richard Wholesale, the same block as Western Union. Bloombox Roseau, a farmer's favorite place. New location, same great products for all your planting needs. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call us at 235-3483. Bloombox, your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
Auto Trade introduces our newest line of lubricants, Valvoline, America's first branded motor oil. Valvoline has been formulating and improving motor oil longer than any other brand. From the world's first racing oil to the world's first synthetic blend, Valvoline has been trusted in engines around the world for over 150 years. Make the switch today. Choose Valvoline, the original motor oil. At Auto Trade, we only recommend the best in quality because at Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle. It's a relationship. Valvoline Lubricant, now distributed by Auto Trade.
NCCU, your community financial partner, brings to you Beyond the Mortgage.
Affordable rate, affordable price, NCCU, everything nice. Go do a cost, go take a trip. Beyond the Mortgage, 240. You take the mortgage already, to make your pocket go empty. Beyond the Mortgage, NCCU will keep you steady. You need to buy a new fridge, you want to purchase a settee. Get rid of medical bills, and invest in big with energy. Beyond the Mortgage, beyond the Mortgage, beyond the Mortgage. Everything nice, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage, and NCCU for life, for sticks, yes. 2 for 6. Wow! 2 for 6.
Beyond the mortgage, 2% savings, 4% retirement solutions, loans available at 6%, and our special BTM line of credit. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, Dominica, 822. Just for an overview, we're going to go to Mr. Leroy Wallix Charles, who got an outside view of the festival. We're getting some mixed reviews. I heard from Mava, I tried to get her later, that she thought there was an excellent festival with some hitches, of course. But overall, she gave it like a B plus or A. Mr. Wallix, you know I always reach out to you on days like this. You're one who understands this festival. I just want to get your opinion before we move on. Good morning to you, Wallix Charles. How are you, sir?
Good morning to you, myself, and good morning to your listeners. I hope everyone continues to have a wonderful independence season, and hope that the patrons of the World Music Festival enjoy themselves.
Most people I spoke to sort of had mixed reactions about the festival. What is your view of what you saw, what you heard?
Well, first of all, I did not attend the festival, and that was my choice. I must say I was given several access passes to the event, but chose to stay away because I did not want to fight with my inner ancestral cries. But based on the reports, I received ball by ball reports from a lot of journalists, French journalists, local journalists, also patrons. And most people seem to be satisfied. I really want to congratulate all those who played their part in making sure that everyone had a good, peaceful, because based on what have been heard, it seemed to be a very peaceful, and we must reiterate on this, a very peaceful 3 days in Dominica, which is the history of the World Creole Music Festival. Based on the vision of the WCMF and based on the tourism arrivals, I think that was also met, because, I mean, those who were in the vicinity of the capital could see quite a bit of economic viability. I mean, lots of people were around, and most of the businesses around actually saw increased economic activity. Now, the enhancement of the music industry, I have a few concerns, and the sustainability in the music industry is very critical. The festival is now heading towards our 25th anniversary. This was our 24th. It has been around for 27 years, but one must remember we didn't have any edition during Maria, Erica, and also during the first year of the COVID-19. Now, Dominica is positioned where it made two Creole genres. The first one being Calypso music, which is the foundation of the World Creole Music Festival. I am sounding like a stock record, but I must remind us, because we seem to remember creativity, culture, when it suits us. And one must not forget that Calypso is still headlining stages in Sister Island, St. Lucia, Reunion, Guadeloupe, and Martinique. Now, even before I go into that, a lot of French friends who are on island, quite a bit, scores of French friends who have a few concerns that I want to tell our people that if we don't look at it, it may be a major concern coming up soon, and that is the prices are upgraded for the French for accommodation and services around Dominica. Once our service providers realize it's a French citizen, their price tripled. And that goes for accommodation. I had a particular instance where a friend took a bus from Roseau to Kingsville, a bus, not a taxi, a bus, and was told $20 when the person asked what's the price, and they were told 20 EC dollars. So we have to be careful when we invite our visitors, how they are treated, and we should try to treat them equally, because this is a level of discrimination against the biggest patronage of the festival. Another major concern is the ATM machine are not palatable. I mean, we're supposed to be ready for the influx of people. And quite a bit of the French nationals, they do their business via the ATM card. A lot of the machines were not friendly, so a lot of them were not accessible to their accounts.
Well, let me just interject here, Alex, because I spoke to one bank official who said that the machines can be adaptable because they know of the problem, but we have to wait for another 3 months to get that problem rectified. Can you imagine that?
Also, then they are aware of the book, but
They are aware. They are aware. Yes.
But then listen. The festival was over the weekend, and there are lots of people who don't carry cash along with them. What they do their business via ATM or full card machine. Now, if we invite in the world to Dominica because we say we have a world branded product, we have to be ready. Because we know of the festival and some of those issues a whole year before. So to now tell me that we have to wait another 3 months is, this is not satisfactory at all. We have to get ourselves ready. If we're expecting thousands of people on island, we have to be ready for them. So to now tell me an official is telling me we have to wait 3 months when the festival was actually weekend gone, that's unacceptable. Now, a lot of them even getting problems to even change their euro currency in the bank. And I'm not sure if that after we have to wait another 3 months for that. But with the a lot of them came in quite early, and they did not get the opportunity to change their euro into IFI in Guadeloupe, and they were hoping to do that. And they got some issues at the bank. Now, to the World Creole Music Festival, 3 nights, where it is a Creole, and I want to remind us, because we seem to take the word Creole and do what we want with it. The vision of this World Creole Music Festival was always French Creole. Why? Because we celebrated during our independence time, and our independence time was the time dedicated to our French Creole culture. But most of what we say, most of what we did, most of the court in Creole. The belle, we sang in Creole. The quadrille in Creole. Excepting the heel and toe also, we did it in Creole. Excepting what the Marigot Wesley Cemetery. Kokoi Tori. Now, based on that, I want to remind us, because this seemed to be going over our head, that it was because of this French-based Creole that after looking at every single month of the calendar year, the original committee decided to settle for October. So it would sink in nicely. We're celebrating our French aspect of our culture, our French Creole aspect of our culture, by the way, which was given to us by our slaves' ancestral roots. They spoke Creole because they did not want their slave plantation owners to understand. So the language was created on the slave plantation. So we have to understand that. So while we celebrated that aspect of our culture, it was based on that we decided to actually settle. Now, I also want to remind us that when we actually decided on October, we got lots of challenges. Because there were lots of people at the hierarchy of our society who felt that we were going to kill the independence. Now, surprisingly, some of those same people are now enjoying the benefits of this World Creole Music Festival, while our independence celebrations are now dying. And you can find out what has happened to the various competitions and the attendance around the independence celebration. You can find out why should we have an activity starting even before our WOB duet and virtually stifles the WOB duet, because most of the returning Dominicans and visitors would attend that particular event. Why? Okay? Why did we have MCs who cannot communicate in Creole, including someone, a foreigner? We have Franklin Moses in Dominica, rejuvenated Franklin Moses. We have heard him on your program together with you. And I must say thanks to you for what you have done for Franklin Moses. Franklin Moses was the first ever MC in the World Creole Music Festival in 1997. He's alive, he's available, and he's doing well. But we had several MCs who could hardly, apart from the first night, when we had a female Creole speaker, we had absolutely no Creole, French Creole, spoken on the stage. What sort of message are we sending to our visitors, in particular, visitor arrivals who came in abundance from the French Antilles? Now, it also appears, and besides that, just going to MCs, there are scores of brilliant Creole MCs, French Creole speaking MCs in Guadeloupe and Martinique I am aware of. There are also brilliant announcers, Creole radio personalities that we could have invited over, but we chose to bring an American MC during our World Creole or Creole Music Festival. Now it's apparent that the WCMF are not musically knowledgeable and continues to give the authentic Creole music the worst times, with the exception of Kassav, who was one of the best throughout. You take a band like Ecstasy and you decide to start them when virtually no one is in the park. And then you give a dancehall artist who could hardly complete his act crunch time and had zero impact a better time. You take an offspring of possibly one of the most popular nouvelle génération, compa carry me, that's Kai. And you put them to start night 3. Now Fanny, who also sings in Creole, she's from French Guyana, was given the best time when she should have been given the reverse to Kai and allow Kai to.
I approved this message, Wadix. I was right there in the park. I said, "Well, why did you do that?" And Kai was one of the groups that moved the crowd last night.
My brother, Kai is literally carrying me because a lot of their vibe, the way they play, the same style, because they are original members or their leaders are original members of Carry Me. So it is like a different outfit of Carry Me in the stadium, and you have, knowing that Dominicans love Carry Me style, you put them to open the festival at a time people are hardly at the festival. Nothing wrong with Fanny J, but then to give Fanny J crunch time when her music is a different type of Creole music with quite a bit of R&B based in it. And she's not the kind of zouk love that we are that familiar with. Mainly because our DJ's preference are other music genres excepting French Creole genre. Now you take we call them the king. We call them the undisputed champions, and you take them and you put them between 7, a little after 7 to after 8 o'clock. Isn't that gross disrespect to the Midnight Groovers? If you have the Midnight Groovers, you cannot put them after 7 to 8 o'clock on a festival that is expected to finish 6 o'clock in the morning. The advertised main headliner, Nigerian Afrobeat megastar, Wizkid. He is possibly one of the most expensive acts. He got excessive pampering, and he was placed to perform at 5 a.m. Sandwiched between 2 bouillon bands, high, aggressive, versatile bouillon bands, Ridge and Isabanta. Madness. Now, for those who don't know Wizkid type of music, Wizkid type of music is more the nouvelle génération, or the new type of Afrobeat, where it is fused with R&B. Obviously, at 5 o'clock in the morning when the majority of people want to party, most a lot of them are tired. You could never appreciate whiskey and the true value of spending exorbitant fees for whiskey to come and perform in Dominica, to leave Nigeria and come to Dominica and put him at 5 o'clock. So once again, you have no idea what you're doing. Okay, now I don't want any African or anyone to think that I have any problem with Afrobeat. By the way, Afrobeat is not one of those that have been giving us value for money. We saw it in Burna Boy, we saw it in several of the other African groups, and I just want to speak the fact. We have not gotten value for money with the exorbitant fees that we have paid those bands. Once again, artists using medley sequence of playback should not be given crunch time over artists that plays off. We saw artists playing playback. We saw artists virtually lip syncing, but yet still they were given crunch time against artists that were playing authentic Creole music. It is almost like we do not have confidence in our Dominica bands, who once again, and I want to repeat that, it's almost like we do not have confidence in our Dominica bands, who once again excelled, and some of them saved the nights they were performing. Either we put them too early or we put them too late when the cameramen and overseas media are falling asleep. TK International are celebrating 25 years this year. 25 years as any band in Dominica is history. We have seen bands 10 plus break up, come back, break up, come back. But to sustain 25 years, I think it was a tremendous feat. Some may not like the music, but they did it. And this year, I think we should have given them special treatment for being able to sustain what they do as Dominican music during their 25th anniversary and given them crunch time. Qatar Calypso was once crucified, and I'm not sure why is it that Qatar Calypso continues to be crucified at a festival it owns the spinal cord for. What about a Qatar Calypso All-Star? We could have invited a string of young and legends of Qatar Calypso artists. What about Anthony Gussie, who presently have a Qatar Calypso school in La Réunion? What about Harley Butt, whose songs continue to rotate over the airwaves almost every day? Linford Akram John is visiting Matnik and playing with Bana Manu almost every weekend as we speak. What about people like Mike Perry, who continue as he is still the 4-time reigning champion of the NCCU Qatar Calypso music? What about people like Lobster? What about people like Jed, Chris B, Sweat Soul, who is in St. Thomas? Avia, who made an album last year, backed up by people like Singers, Cameron Pierce, Tyler Rock, all of them alive. Andrew Melanie Bird, one of the most accomplished musicians in the Caribbean. Jerry Moulon, UC, the guy that played with Midnight Rivers last year. Now, on a year when we do not have Michael Henderson and we do not have Ophelia, we could not find a place for Colin XP. Can you recall any Dominican female act that ever performed at the Free Night Mat?
No.
Exactly. So on a year, we did not have Ophelia on or Michael on. We could not get a place for Colin XP, who we know has the repertoire. She has an excellent stage antics, and we know she can perform. The last time we made her start, I gave her 50 to 40 minutes. Alias Frances, for the past few years, put on some of the finest female acts from Dominica and paid tribute to Nelly Starr, Ophelia, Michael, and plan to do the same for Gordon Henderson. Now listen to sustainability. Shalina, Abia, Tasha P, Maxine, Shanice, Lily Octave, Marie Pascal, Dazelle, Khalid XP, all sang songs in Creole catastrophe. paying tribute to Ophelia, paying tribute to Michael Henderson this year, and hoping to do so next year with Gordon Henderson. How are we going to encourage them? And that's what I refer to sustainability. That's what I refer to allowing the young, blooding them, incorporating them, so that we can have longevity for the genre, which I continue to say has been crucified. Calypso, and I want to say this boldly, blatantly discriminated and disrespected. And I see this as not just for the Calypsonians, but I see this as a blatant and blatant discrimination and disrespect for our ancestors. And I want to remind us, Calypso, which we continue to celebrate, was created on the slave plantation. Dominica was one of the first places alongside Martinique and Trinidad to sang Calypso first. As a matter of fact, Martinican during the slave trade was sent to Trinidad. That's why a certain area in Trinidad spoke Creole and continue to speak Creole. So Dominica and Martinique were the first among the first places alongside Trinidad who sang Calypso. Now we're celebrating our Creole culture. Yet Calypso cannot find a space, not even for a 30-minute set, whereby we can bring all kinds of dancehall artists that cannot even finish their set. Is that blatant discrimination? Now I once again want to call on the association who believe that other people or patrons have to fight for them. Rubbish. You put up yourself to be responsible for the Calypso art form. It is your responsibility to fight for the art form. Let us hear your voice. Because this festival is hosted by Dominicans. It is funded by us. It belongs to us. And if a particular aspect of our culture is being neglected, we must be able to have a conversation with whoever. And I want to remind us, Twitter, we used to have Calypso during our independence season. PT possibly won the crown about 7 times. TV Last Creole. It's supposed to be a family-oriented event. We heard it was invaded by nasty business. And I will just put a full stop there because I decided I was never going to talk about nasty business again. But we saw our adolescents and the gyrations that we are teaching them in a family-oriented atmosphere or so-called entertainment. The language is once again crucified. Beautiful Creole outfits, magnificent food and delicacies, and we had a very good time Creole Day. What about the language? What about what keeps us together? What bonds us together? What unifies us in the Creole-speaking world? What about what the language our ancestors created to be able to communicate and left for us? What about the efforts of Sissi Kodera, the late E.O. Leblanc, Felix Henderson Jamala, and the Comité Poetic Creole? As we speak, I had a very important meeting with the French Embassy on Friday, the same Creole Day, to try to get funding for some Creole projects. Because you know why? We seem to feel that the language is an outside child. We will talk about all aspects of our culture. Et nous pas parler créole. Nous pas voulons parler créole. Et nous pas intéressés pour apprendre si nous non pour parler créole. But I can go on and on. But like I told you, I have lots of things to do today. I really do hope and people understand that I don't hate the World Creole Music Festival.
Let me just inject here, Wadix, because I'm hearing a lot of complaints in a kind of silent way. We were told, and it was confirmed by one DFC official, that the government bought 4,000 tickets. I'm just asking, I'm telling you that they bought 4,000 tickets and gave out these tickets to their constituents. Nothing wrong with that, somebody might say, but don't you think that it'll just water down the festival, given the prices that other people have to pay?
Well, I would look at it two ways. I would look at it two ways. If the economy doesn't allow people to buy tickets and they need of going to the festival, then someone needs to assist them to attend the festival because the festival needs to have a patronage where the best of the world can come and really feel
Okay.
it is truly the greatest festival. That is one way. Another way, possibly for political gain, for political acceptance, as a political gift. You can also look at it, possibly the economy is not as good, and by trying to purchase tickets for some of your constituents is a way of solidifying that. But I would look at it at several ways, and also, mainly for me, is to allow people who can't afford, and I hope it was across the board, everyone in the country, don't look at who you vote, who you don't vote for, would have had access to free tickets. If really this is true. I have absolutely no confirmation, but if the government, who is the main sponsor of the festival, purchasing tickets to allow Dominicans to go, I would not have a problem. If it is that is the issue. If it is anything else,
But here's what's going on, Alex. So here's what's going on. Yes, you can give a ticket to your supporter or your fan, but what about when you give these tickets? These people don't attend the festival and are out there selling the tickets at lower prices. That does that make sense?
that is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. That is totally, totally, totally wrong. I believe if anybody gives you a ticket, if you do not want to say you do not want to. But once again, like I said, it could possibly mean the state of the economy where somebody might prefer the money than the ticket. And they would see an opportunity to make as an investment than to attend the festival. So like I say, you can look at it several ways, but then I see nothing wrong if the reason for giving any constituent, and I don't want to say supporter. Remember, I am very careful, I don't want to say supporter, I want to say constituent, which means no matter who it is in the constituency that wants to attend, and you have free tickets, you give it across the board to who wants to attend, who is interested in attending, to make sure at least they get a taste, that is their independent gift to attend the World Currency Festival. Because I believe it is one of the greatest things that has ever happened to Dominica, one of the greatest creations, one of the greatest innovations, one of the best platforms we have. We're not using it to showcase the best of what we have. We have different types of bouillon, but we chose to highlight one type of bouillon, all the bands, one type. And we have different types of bouillon. We should showcase to the world the best of what we have. I have issues why we can't get our traditional return to the major stage. When already during the competition, no one or people hardly attend. You know what it is, man? To be on your own, practicing night after night after night for competition because of the passion and the love for the traditional aspect of your culture. Then when you come to a competition, there's no one to view your performance. There's no one. What sort of energy, what sort of incentive are we giving to our younger people to be part of this? What better place than what we visioned then? We put them on main stage so that the camera, so that the media, so that the images could go global, because this is part of who we are. We cannot divorce our traditional from our contemporary. We have to learn to balance it. The new didn't just came from a plane or came from heaven and fell, you know. There was a history leading up to the new. But we seem to believe a helicopter or something just throw down what we have now without no historical value. We reached to where we are now, mainly because all of a sudden we dream where we are. There's a history. And we fail to follow that history because we are blindfolded by who or what makes us who we are. We allow other people to see the value of who we are and what we are, and we downgrade it, we dilute it, and we actually, this year, for the first time since possibly we started, I heard there were tickets at $135.
The tickets, I can tell you, there were tickets for $40 and $50, and the vendors at these ticket booths were not selling tickets, while you had others at the side, just there where they were selling tickets at a reduced price. So this doesn't, and somebody's making the point there. Tell Wadix you need to come down to reality. We all know tickets were given freely to the DLP supporters, only nothing across the board. I just want to emphasize this point. We all know the tickets were given freely to the DLP supporters, not across the board. A better economy would allow people to purchase the tickets as obtained before. A cap should be placed on these complimentary tickets.
So, but I am saying, if it was given to one set, it is wrong. And I want to say it categorically. That's why I want to say, if it was given across the board, then I see no problem with it. So obviously, if I need to say it, if it was given to one set, it is wrong. But I see nothing wrong in a government purchasing tickets and give to everyone across the board. That's what I said.
Okay.
I made sure I repeated it across the board. So simple, if it was given to one set, it is wrong. It is wrong because it's not the one set of it. Whenever you put yourself up for office and you win, you represent the entire country. And we must learn to understand that we represent the entire, we will always have our preference because we are human, but you represent the entire country. Every single Dominican expect their life to improve. Every single Dominican expect their life to be better. Every single Dominican expect to eat. Because the Labour Party, I know, the slogan is to be all.
All shall eat.
One. If I remember what the meaning of all is every single one shall eat. So if it is not happening, where it's only selective few are getting tickets, it is wrong. It is wrong. So the caller or the person that's trying to interpret to try to interpret what I say, stop misinterpreting me. I said, if it was given to Dominicans or constituents across the board, I say nothing wrong with it. People cannot afford, it's a festival. People may be interested in the community to go. You can give them tickets to go. I see nothing wrong, but it has to be given to everybody that is interested and not a selected few.
Well, I want to say thank you always for, giving your perspective on this World Creole Music Festival. I know you want the best for the festival. I'm hoping that next year, with all the tips you have given, that something could happen so we could have a fantastic, fantastic World Creole Music Festival next year.
One suggestion.
Yes.
Make sure that we have open evaluations, not only on social media, but also on the same radios that were used to promote the festival this year, that representatives from the GFCDDA come on all the stations and ask the people, like we used to do before, their likes, their dislikes, areas of their recommendations.
You're making a very fantastic point, Wally, because they talk about a survey, and I've never seen the survey before. I've never ever seen that survey as a popular person in the media. Where did that survey take place?
Exactly. So you cannot say you give a survey on social media, and when the festival is crunch time, you come to the radio and promote the same festival. You never came to the radio to ask the patrons of the radio who they would like to see. Now, it is not only who you would like to see, what they would like to see improve, because I believe every single Dominican, regardless of race, class, or whatever, loves the festival because they can see what it is doing for Dominica. They can see the economic impact. Lots of let's say, lower class people benefited tremendously, and they have a better Christmas by getting World Creole Music Festival. Lots of businesses get augmented revenues because of the World Creole Music Festival. And the last thing is, people have to feel that festival tourism ends meet at the gate receipt. This is a fallacy.
Well, I saw a big panel discussion last week, and I was very kind of concerned that you were not part of that panel there. Promoting that festival. Did you find out why you were not included in that panel?
I mean, one of the 50 jokes that I have got to for the entire weekend, but no, I didn't inquire because I have learned to accept absolutely nothing from no one, including DBS Radio, who I have been in a big fight with over my voice over QFM.
Okay.
So I expect, yes, the reason why I'm on QFM is because I decided to fight as a citizen who have rights to decide to have my voice wherever I feel like, because it is my freedom of speech and my freedom of association. Okay? My speech, my freedom of association, and now I am supposed to be ambassador. I don't think I should go on certain stations and don't go on others, because if I'm supposed to be an ambassador, you're supposed to be an ambassador for all nobody can.
And you're a professional. I respect that.
But then lastly, I didn't feel we used the Olympic status of our Olympic genius enough. I think we could have derived more dividends by using our golden girl a little more. Thank you very much, Matt Petty.
Thank you very much. 449-3095 Wallix in the building.
Of electronic communications.
Gonna come back.
You've got to check out Ectel Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Ectel Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month, October 17th, 24th, and 31st. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset.
If your home and business is in a mess, you need a cleaning agent that not confess. It's the clean, disinfect, deodorize, you sanitize. Long-lasting fragrance refreshes your entire home. If you're thinking of cleaning chrome and porcelain, inner polyester and stainless steel, you need a cleaning agent that keeps it real and that's fast. Clean with the best. Not forgetting your clothes, sheets and all fabrics. And the fabric softener has the extreme power. Like ironing easier and faster. So clean with the best. This is clean and there and back. Floors and walls, clean with the best. On the left, kitchen tiles and cabinets. It's the clean tender and that distributed by Fine Foods and sold island-wide.
This is Asa Banton, your Tropical Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Determine your risk. Effects of hurricanes can be devastating and bring many hazards, including flooding, strong winds, heavy rainfall, rip currents, and rough seas. Be prepared and remember to stock up on tropical water.
You wanna buy drinks at affordable prices? Check GBA. You want some shop for all your parties? Check GBA. We got rum at the bottle and drinks by the gate. At GBA. We can make you live with a smile on the face. At GBA. When you shop at GBA. Located at 106B Independence Street, Roseau. Come back in the ambience of exotic rums and wine shop all over the world. We have a wide range of bounty rum, Grand Fraser, Diplomatico, and so much more. Feel like drinking something fancy? No problem. We got a wide range of wines and a little cocktails just for you. So come visit us today at 106C Independence Street, Roseau, where you will come sad and you will live happy. Let us be your agent for sourcing. GBA, let's take it one step at a time, because we are the drinking ambassadors of Dominica. Drinks at affordable prices, check GBA. You want some shop for all your parties? Check GBA. Come shop at GBA.
I come this year to deliver flowers, royal homegrown, the best for the opera.
Q95, the big station, presents Kudos to Our Heroes. Our 17th Dominican national hero is distinguished Dominican-born international athlete, Thea Lafong Gatson, Dominica's first historic Olympic triple jump gold medalist, having reached the highest level of excellence in the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. Our Kudos to Our Heroes Committee will recognize, honor, and award Miss Thea Lafong Gatson on Monday, October 28th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Q95, the big station, for her consistent, valuable, transformational contribution to sports, and particularly in the thrilling triple jump event. Miss Thea Lafong Gatson has inspired Dominicans, and especially the youth at home and abroad, in numerous ways, with her friendly, caring character, hard work, humility, and for her extensive contribution to Dominica's sporting culture, among many other delightful traits. She will always, without any doubt, be remembered as having encouraged and inspired her many fans, friends, and associates to reach out and strive for excellence and be the best that they can be at whatever they set out to do in their lifelong journey. She has already influenced many to reach the highest levels in sports, and some are now at the pinnacle of their careers. Kudos to Miss Thea Lafong Gadson, her wonderful husband Aaron Gadson, her mom Anastine, her dad Dorian, and members of her immediate family at home and abroad. Thea is indeed a true Dominican hero for instilling a positive mental attitude in the sporting dialogue, and for being a great Dominican who demonstrated that any ordinary person can do extraordinary things. Q95 family listeners at home, in the region, and worldwide. Tune in on Monday, 28th October from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join us live on air or on Facebook or YouTube to appreciate, recognize, honor, award, and extend kudos to our 17th Dominican national hero, phenomenal sports icon, Thea Lafong Gadson, only on Q95, the big station.
NCCU, your community financial partner, brings to you Beyond the Mortgage.
Affordable rate, affordable price, NCCU, everything nice. Go do a cost, go take a trip. Beyond the Mortgage, 246. Take the mortgage already, to make your pocket go empty. Beyond the Mortgage, NCCU will keep you steady. You need to buy a new fridge, you want to purchase a settee. Get rid of medical bills and invest in big green energy. Beyond the Mortgage, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage. Everything nice, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage. NCCU for life, 246, yes, 246, wow, 246.
Beyond the Mortgage, 2% savings, 4% retirement solutions, loans available at 6%, and our special BTM line of credit. Terms and conditions apply.
From the cradle to the grave, you don't want to be no slave. You need a loan, you want to stay. Welcome and visit us today. With a commitment to quality. Therefore you and me was one big family, but now with the community, making life easy, yes, like ADP. No matter who you are, you can benefit when you bring your mortgage.
With rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA.
Save for your golden years and take advantage of our savings product.
We will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
NCCU all the way.
All right, Dominique, we're here with the NCCU. How you doing? How you doing? Two ladies there. I thought usually we have about 4 men, 2 men and 1 woman sometimes. Now the ladies are dominating, huh?
Yes, for today. Good morning, Matt. Always a pleasure to be in studio with you.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, and a good morning to everybody listening to us this morning on Q95 radio station. Pleasant good morning to all the members. Special good morning to all the members of the NCCU. And like I always say, if you feel left out, you know what to do. Become part of the NCCU community, and then you won't have to feel like you're not getting that special good morning. I want to give a shout out to all our branches, to all the staff at the branches who would be listening, right now, tuned in, and to the management of the NCCU as well. Big shout out to Mr. Cliff Charles, the CEO, and to all the volunteers as well of the NCCU.
All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt.
Good morning. So what's the focus this morning? I know a lot of diasporans are on the island.
Yes, and I know a lot of diasporans are listening as well, whether they're on island or not. They're listening.
They're always locked.
That we know. That we know. Yeah, some of them may be just waking up too from the festivities. 3 days of festivities. Yes. So what we're talking about this morning is something pertaining to the diaspora.
Okay.
We have what we call our diaspora affair. This is something relatively new from the NCCU, and we had the signature event last year. And so it is something that we are doing to connect with our members and potential members who live abroad, because we want to have conversations with everybody. So of course, when we have events and we go out and we do all the rock the community and the community in motion, and we launch creative expression through art and all the things at NCCU that we do for the community, our local members get the opportunity to take part, but those in the diaspora do not.
Okay.
They will see the pictures, they comment, and we're grateful for that. They share our statuses, they share our posts and so on, but they're not here physically to have that interaction. So the diaspora event is called it's called Cocktails and Updates. Presented to you by the NCCU. So what we want is for our members who are on island for the season to come across to the event, come and have a conversation with NCCU, come and have a conversation about your account, come and update your account, because we know the situation that the lines are long. The lines are long, and even longer during the independent season, because there are more people. So you may not get the opportunity to do your business, to transact your business as you would want to. So we're inviting you to come to the Cocktails and Updates and have a conversation with us, update your account. Maybe you're a potential member and you want to join, come do that at the event that we are having.
So when is that event?
So that event is on Wednesday, as in this Wednesday, as we like to see sometimes Wednesday tomorrow.
Okay. I like that. Wednesday tomorrow.
Yes, Wednesday tomorrow. So that's October 30th. We're having the affair on October 30th at the Alias Faces, and it begins at 5 p.m. It goes up to, some people are telling us, why is it up to 8 that we have it? They're saying should be longer.
Really? Okay.
But what I will say is from experience, Dominican time, we want to start on time, of course, but we have vibes there going on at the thing, so it may go a little later, but it is slated to be from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Alias Faces.
Alias Faces.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a fee? No.
No fee?
There's no fee.
Okay.
This is presented to you by your community financial partner, the NCCU. Yeah.
So are there numbers? Do you have slated numbers?
So
we expect?
Yes, we do have slated numbers that we expect, but what we want is for people to RSVP. So we need you to let us know that you're coming, because we want to cater for you. So there are ways that you can RSVP. You could go onto the social media page if you're someone who uses social media. You can go onto the social media pages, whether it's our Instagram page or our Facebook, and you can find the flyer there. And on the flyer, there is a code that you can scan. There's a QR code there. You scan the code and you'd be able to RSVP through that way. The other option for sending in your RSVP is to send an email to mjeffrey, that's MJEFFREY, at nccudominica.com. That's mjeffrey, JEFFREY, that's how you spell Jeffrey, at nccudominica.com. You can send an email to that email address to RSVP, or you could send us a WhatsApp.
What about persons who don't have access to technology?
So if you don't have access to technology and you want to just call, you can call the Member Care Center at 255-2126 and let them know, hey, I want to RSVP for this diaspora affair, and they will take it from there.
All right. So the number again?
The number for calling is 255-2126. 255-2126. If you want to send a WhatsApp message, it's 275-3362. 275-3362.
And the RSVP she's talking about is just to reserve, those of you who may be thinking,
yes,
what is this about? You have to break it down,
They're going to enjoy themselves.
Yeah, sure.
We want you to, we want the members and the potential members who are going to come to know that we're catering for them. We don't want them to just walk in and feel like, okay, I'm just there, what's happening. We want to have an idea of who's coming so that we can cater specifically to the members coming in. And it also helps us because you will be able to say what it is that you want to get done in advance, because maybe you're just looking to do your update, or maybe you want to join, so that we can have that conversation with you in advance and let you guide you on what it is to bring. Maybe as soon as you come in and you say, okay, hi, I'm Matt, and I have you there on my list, and I'm like, okay. I say, okay, so Monique, Matt is here for an update. So we bring you to that section right away for you to deal with your update.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, Dominica. We're here with the NCCU. Stick around.
NCCU, your community financial partner, brings to you Beyond the Mortgage.
Affordable rate, affordable price, NCCU, everything nice. Go do a cost, go take a trip. Beyond the mortgage, 246. You take the mortgage already, you make your pocket go empty. Beyond the mortgage, NCCU will keep you steady. You need to buy a new fridge, you want to purchase a settee. Get rid of medical bills and invest in big green energy. Beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage. Everything nice, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage, beyond the mortgage. NCCU for life, 246, yes, 246, wow, 246.
Beyond the Mortgage, 2% savings, 4% retirement solutions, loans available at 6%, and our special BTM line of credit. Terms and conditions apply.
From the cradle to the grave, you don't want to be no slave. You need a loan, you want to stay. Welcome and visit us today. With a commitment to quality. Therefore you and me was one big family, but now is the community. Making life easy, yes, like ABP. No matter who you are, you can benefit. When you bring your mortgage,
with rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA,
save for your golden years, and take advantage of our savings product.
We will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
NCCU all the way.
Wow. All right, Dominic, because I think somebody's on the telephone. Hello, yes? Hello?
Good morning, Matt.
How are you?
I am well, Matt.
Okay.
After you have NCCU, I get that. I am happy to hear you, but with all your respected ladies in the studio, I need to say the NCCU does not speak the truth. The action NCCU is political blinders, and if people are going there to think that they are going to get what is said, it is a lie. I just came to NCCU in July, spent 5 hours in the credit union, and nobody found it fitting to tell me that you have to separate your money into this account and that account and this account for you to be able to use your NCCU card outside of the NCCU's ATM in Roseau.
So the point is what? Because you seem to be drifting and we're not picking you up. What is your point there? I know the voice, but tell me what is going on here.
Nothing that NCCU say on the radio is the truth.
Well, you cannot make a blanket statement like that. I'm still trying to understand you as to what the point is.
My point is, Matt, nothing that the NCCU say on the radio is the truth. That is why NCCU is not very regular on the radio.
No, I won't allow you to say that because you're just making a general statement. I want you to be more specific about that comment because you're making you want to respond?
Of course. I mean, a member is not happy with something. Of course I must respond. But I would need to get information as to exactly what, because she's breaking up a bit as well. So I need to get more information as to exactly what happened and what the experience was. So I'm going to ask that the member, if you could please, if you do have WhatsApp, please send us a WhatsApp on that same number that we were given earlier, the 275-3362. Please send us some information there so we can see exactly what went wrong. Of course, we always want to know we're human, and what I never want to do is to present the NCCU as being perfect, because that's when you get into trouble. Just as a human being, you present yourself as being perfect. So we do have situations where, of course, members will have experiences that they're not happy with. I definitely want to hear more about this so that we can see how we can fix it and avoid it from happening again. Yes, of course.
I agree with that. So can you call the number, my friend, and they'll try to fix you up? Because to make a blanket statement like that is not true. Maybe you've had your experience, but others may have different experience as well.
As always, that's always the case.
You understand, caller? All right, she's gone.
Yeah.
But please call. Give me the number again.
So you can call 255-2126. That is the member care center, and you can let them know everything that happened or you experienced. Or please send us a WhatsApp message on 275-3362. If you're someone who uses social media as well, you can send it via Facebook as well. You can send us a message on Facebook. We will check it and we will respond. But definitely, please do not keep it, because we're only able to listen to so much while we're on air. We cannot have the back and forth dialogue that we'd want to have. So please send the information to us.
I think it's an unfair statement to make a blanket statement like that. But please follow up 449 because it's not fair to the NCCU. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yeah?
Yes, Matt. Good morning to you and the people that there with you. The NCCU is the one in town, right?
That's right, in town.
Yes, because sometimes according to the lady, sometimes they're saying things on the radio, and when you go inside, there's a different ball game. My sister came down last year, Matt. She opened an account for her daughter. The daughter is dead. She is the signatory to the account because she was the one who opened the account. Her name is on the account. The daughter is dead. Matt, all papers they ask her to get, the death certificate, the this, the that, but everything they ask her to get, she get, Matt. But the lady came down here and the lady walked up and down inside NCCU for home, all her vacation pass inside there, Matt. She surely, every time she come, they give her hula hoop. She have all the documents they ask her to get, yet still they give her hula hoop. You open an account for your daughter is dead. You came in, it's everything, your name there, the death certificate. Because she have their own. Why she have to go through all that whoop say way and magma road to get it? So when people are telling people one thing, and when they come, it does be another thing. Thank you.
I guess you have to be careful what you communicate.
Yes. Also, we have to be mindful that, again, I am not aware of that specific situation. I mean, my colleague and I sitting in here, we would know of certain things, but not everything, because it's not about sharing member information inside to our department specifically, because we're here for marketing. However, we have to also be mindful that there are times where there are certain things that we may not be privy to that are causing the bottlenecks and the delays. However, we want to know exactly what you have experienced. So that's why I'm happy that we are on it. And maybe other people might shy away from getting that kind of feedback. Not me.
You like that.
It's maybe weird, but I do. Because to me, it's an opportunity to find out what is happening. Because
but this activity you have on Wednesday, you said,
yes,
the day after tomorrow.
Yes, so the activity, yes,
excellent opportunity, excellent platform.
Correct. And so that's what I was just going to say, because it is an opportunity to find out what the members have been experiencing that we may not be aware of, because we may not have gotten that information if we did not come on air to hear the caller's call. So this is what we want to capture. So for the diaspora event, and this is the opportunity for those who are here to come and let us know what is going on, what they like, what they don't like, what we need to change, what we need to fix, what we need to keep. So that is what this specific one that we're talking about is it's there to do. It's to offer our members and potential members who are here for the season to come across and have a conversation with us. And that's happening on Wednesday.
Well, I like the fact that you've been totally honest there with this, because there are other communication or other companies that will not take these calls.
Mm-hmm. I'm very aware. But you have to sit on the end of the member as well, because we're staff members, but we're also members. So we have to understand that the members will experience, the membership will experience things, but there's no credit union without a membership.
I agree.
So we have to take on our members fully.
All right, let's take a phone call before we continue the conversation we have here. Of course, meeting of the diaspora coming up there at the Alliance Française. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yeah?
Good morning, Matt.
Good morning to you.
And good morning to your beautiful, lovely ladies. It's a pleasure having you all on the number one station, Q95. My name is Mali, number 1007, Boom de Touche.
Yes.
My dear, to tell you the truth, it comes from my heart within my lips. God bless and long live the National Cooperative Credit Union. It's a pleasure having that credit union. Good service, manners, respect. So my darling, people will talk, but don't feel bad. Continue the good work you're doing on the radio. Good service, credit union is my lifesaver. Without credit union, I'm a dead person. So hats off to credit union, Mr. Kurt Charles, who has been doing a fantastic job, Mrs. Baron, and all the others in the credit union. Oh, Milado, so cool.
All right, Marlon, thank you very much. Let's see if we can take another phone call here quickly there before we move on. You guys have to come more often, huh? Because the amount of calls we're getting this morning.
Yes.
Hello, on this, our final call before we move on to this activity taking place there.
Morning, Matt.
Morning to you.
I would like to ask your guest, why can't you do online to update your account?
Online to update account. Are you guys thinking about this?
Of course, these are things that we are thinking about. Updating your account, especially for diaspora people out there saying you can do an update from if you're not here, because it's opening an account that you have to be in person for. But updating, reactivating, that can be done. Are you asking as a local?
As we speak? Yes. Hello. She's gone.
Okay, I'm not sure if she's asking as somebody in Dominica to be able to do that. So these are things that are being discussed, but of course we do have to be mindful that we have to go through regulations and policies. There are things that we, create policies within the institution, within the movement, but there are also regulations that we have to abide by as a financial institution. So certain things we may want to see happen or even to happen right away, we are not necessarily able to bring those things out. So I know the frustration is real. I mean, if I have to address some of the comments that we're seeing, and I try to read everything, we try to address everything. So if we have to address some of the comments that we see coming in with regards to the frustration being real, and it's not the easiest thing to do business. There's a question about the debit card. So I would want to know what the person's issue is with regards to the debit card. We did have some situation recently where our card was being used on the point of sale systems, and there was a duplication that was going on. So we were made aware of that. Again, we were waiting for the information so that we could rectify that. So sometimes it may come across that it's a direct NCCU issue, but it's something that we also have to deal with for ourselves. So, but of course, you can't be putting out all the information like that. And of course, and there's someone saying that the credit union is not what it used to be. It does not stand for what it used to. I can say to some extent, I agree and disagree. Or we agree to disagree.
Right.
I agree that the credit union is not what it used to be because it can't be what it used to be. The financial landscape is changing, and there are things that we have to do that we maybe wouldn't have done differently if we were able to.
I heard the comment that the credit unions are now becoming more like
more like a commercial bank. There's merit to the statement, simply because we are operating within that same scope of the banks.
Okay.
And again, I will go back to the point of there are things that we must do to be able to operate and to offer services to the membership. But the credit union stands firm on the basis of why it was created, and it is about empowering the membership and bettering the lives of the membership. And the NCCU is definitely doing that, whether it is through the products and services or through the community outreach and the trainings and the education and the scholarships, and so that we offer. We are keeping true to that fact. So that's why I say I agree to disagree. But there are certain things that sometimes your hands are tied. Some things your hands are tied based on the industry that you're in sometimes. So we have to also understand that. But again, the onus is on us to educate the membership So this is definitely falling on us to let the membership understand exactly what scope we're in and what field we're playing on.
All right, I tell you, boy, the amount of phone calls I'm getting here this morning, people want to express themselves. So you guys gonna come back here and let's speak to the people.
We will come back. Sorry, we will come back and we will speak to the people, and we will also look into offering. So what I want to advise or encourage the membership to do is when we put out the surveys or we put out the requests for feedback, please give us the feedback, because that's the only way we can know what is going on. So there are times that we put out surveys and we will not get the kind of responses that we're looking for, but then we will hear, on the ground and so on. So sometimes we're asking you to help us to help you. So please let us know. We can only know that the issues exist if we know that the issues exist. So please help us.
All right, let's continue because we have 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes only to speak about the activity we actually came here for.
Okay, so I want to encourage all the members and potential members who are here for the season. If you are still going to be on island, which I hope you are, Wednesday, October 30th, we are having cocktails and updates, which is our diaspora affair. There is also live entertainment by Tasha P and Peter. So we're giving you something good to close out the season, maybe. Something nice from the NCCU. There will be early bird prizes. We'll have raffles. So please come have a conversation with your community financial partner. And I will respond to say, no, we will not be mixing alcohol and business. just to respond to the comment that was there.
We'll have a little more a little crab.
I cannot promise that.
I say we are not in there.
I cannot promise that though. But yes, so please come out. The event begins at 5. Please come. If you have not had a chance to go into any of our branch locations to update your account, now is the opportunity to do that. Come down to Cocktails and Updates to do so. If you are looking to open your account and become a member of the NCCU, please come down to Cocktails and Updates to do so. We would love for you to RSVP, to let us know, reserve your space, tell us so we can cater to you fully. And you can do so by going onto our social media. The flyer is there. You can scan the QR code and it takes care of that for you. Or you can send us a WhatsApp on 275-3362, 275-3362. You can call our member care center 255-2126, 255-2126, or you can email mjeffrey, that's MJEFFREY at nccudominica.com to let us know that you are coming. And I just want to say lastly, please, all my lovely members who have issues or have experienced issues, please reach out to us. Send us a Facebook message, WhatsApp the number that I just gave for the RSVP, or call the member care center on the number that I just gave. We need to hear from you.
All right, thank you for your honesty this morning. I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
Definitely, Matt.
All right, bye-bye now.
All right,
bye-bye.
Take care.
Walk into your future when you can NCC, your community financial partner. Get yourself going. National Credit Union has grown so strong. We cover many communities around. When Michelle and David to the afford, now Southeast and Cassie Bruce get on board. The service we offer is excellent. Mortgage interest down below 6%. Wherever you are here overseas, we invite you come do business with we rebranded. Take your loans out for your mortgage. Buy your transport, your small business, get your land loan for agriculture, for education, and all location. Wow.
NCCU, your community financial partner, brings to you Beyond the Mortgage.
Affordable rate, affordable price, NCCU, everything nice. Go do a cost, go take a trip. Beyond the Mortgage, 246. You take the mortgage already, to make your pocket go empty. Beyond the Mortgage, NCCU will keep you steady. You need to buy a new fridge, you want to purchase a settee. Get rid of medical bills, invest in the green energy. Beyond the Mortgage, beyond the Mortgage, beyond the Mortgage. Everything nice. Beyond the mortgage. Beyond the mortgage. Beyond the mortgage. NCCU for life. 246. Yes. 246. Wow. 246.
Beyond the mortgage, 2% savings, 4% retirement solutions, loans available at 6%, and our special BTM line of credit. Terms and conditions apply.
Want to stay ahead in the world of electronic communications? Then you've got to check out Ectel Bytes, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority. We dive into the hottest topics affecting the telecom sector, from the latest innovations to the policies shaping your digital future. Tune in to Ectel Bytes on the last 3 Thursdays of this month, October 17th, 24th, and 31st. In the digital world, knowledge is your greatest asset.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums, Belfast Estate Limited. Over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Topper Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
This is Esa Banton.
All right, Dominica, let's continue having the conversation here. It relates to the World Creole Music Festival. A lot of people seem, there's some mixed reactions as to the tickets given out there for the World Creole Music Festival. What I witnessed as it relates to these tickets, well, there were booths around selling tickets, but you can tell that the response was very low because there were persons selling tickets on the other side of the street, on the other side of the block, which was basically sending the wrong signals, you know? Hello, talk to me on the telephone.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning to you, sir.
And how was your weekend, Matt?
Tiring, but okay.
Matt, all the ministers and scare it is their season. They will give nice speeches, come together. Let's move this country's independence. But when you come together, you're using Dominicans to maintain your labor base. You're giving labor rights a loan ticket. But when you come to give your speeches, you will ask Dominicans to come together to work. When Dominicans come together, you're segregating against that. You're giving labor rights alone ticket. What country are you running? So I would like labor rights alone to come together and move this country. It is time Dominicans put their foot to that. You cannot keep telling people come together. And when people come together, you're giving one set ticket labor rights. Matt, I want to agree with Wadix when he's mentioned in terms of Midnight Groovers.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have a band like Midnight Groovers, disrespecting Groovers and bring them so early. Matt, that is not right. Matt, I don't have a problem with artists all over the world coming to Dominica World Creole Festival. But a question I wanted to ask Wadix in terms of the statistics. When you look between Martinique, Guadeloupe, and the French countries, if they decide to take a strike, we don't have festival. Now, with all the Jamaican artists they bring into Dominica, can you tell me the volume and the percentage of Jamaicans coming to Dominica World Creole Festival to boost it up? I would like to know what is the percentage. Because it looks like Jamaican and those kind of artists, they are dominating. I don't have a problem in that. But what the Creole music was designed for, a lot of people, including myself, seeing things are changing. Right now, that festival was dominated by labor. And it's a fact. It was a labor festival. Because you cannot tell me you are a government, labor rights alone, you giving tickets. So we, the other people, paying our taxes for labor rights. Mad, that don't make sense, mad.
It's unfair that just labor rights are receiving tickets when, you represent the entire of Dominica, you know?
But, Matt, I live in a community and it was live, Matt. Labor rights alone that receive tickets. What about the other people in the country that move in the country? No tickets for them. So your season, you come and tell us and your ministers, come together, independent, and come together, let's work. And now when we come together, you give in one set. What message you sending? So Skerrit is maintaining his base. He using Dominican to maintain his labor base, which is bad. Dominicans, open all your eyes. Watch what is happening. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. And just to inform you that your Prime Minister, based on information, the intelligence, was not here for the World Creole Music Festival, or is still not here. My information suggests, my intelligence, he is in India at this time. I have an article that I want to share there from India. So the PM was not there for the 3 days of festival. As to when he'll be back, I don't have that information. But based on information received, Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit meets India officials at the Hyderabad House. During the meeting, for both of them exchanged flags of Dominica and India, making the strengthening ties between the two nations. They both discussed bilateral ties and possible ways of boosting them in the public of the various sectors. So yes, our Prime Minister is in India. There's a big meeting taking place there as well with other world leaders. But let's see if we can take a phone call. Hello, talk to me, yes.
Morning, Matt.
Morning to you.
I disagree with the caller a while ago because let me tell you, when you give workers people tickets, they're not taking tickets. When you give them harm, they take the phone. Okay? So he must stop what he's saying there. They're being offered and they're not taking it.
So they were getting offers of ticket, you said?
Yes. I'm very aware of that. They said they don't want it.
Oh, they said, all right, 4493095. So if you workers there are getting tickets and you say you don't want it, then, what's the argument? Hello to 940. That's just it's coming from one. Are you there, yes?
Matt, good morning.
Morning to you.
Matt, I realized Roosevelt Skerrit wasn't there. When I wasn't down at the market when I saw his McIntyre.
Oh, on Saturday.
Represented.
Okay.
I realized he wasn't there. This man goes out of the place he buy there, or that was real to him, anytime, and nobody knows. I am not entitled to know, but the people that put you there, let them know that you are not in the country. The man does have nothing to say. That is his plantation. He leaves when he wants, and he comes back when he wants. And not another way. You mean to tell me a radio station have problem if somebody that works with you goes on another radio station like QSM, you want to have problem with the person? But one thing I know, Wadix is good for itself. It's not an easy coconut. That is nonsense. You cannot tell me where to go and put my voice. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. For it's 9:41 in the morning, 449-3. A lot of people had problems with the stamp or, say the office of the Prime Minister. What is the signal about? Hello, talk to me, yeah?
Good morning, Matt.
Morning.
On the ticket issue, personally, I think Dominicans are a shameless set of people. They have no pride in themselves. You have to learn to work and buy what you want. As for the diasporans that coming down and want 3, 4, 5 tickets, they need to get rid of that kind of thing. That dependency syndrome, stop it. Or we ain't going nowhere. Go and work for what you want and stop depending on politicians.
All right, so work for your tickets. That's the point there of this caller. 449-3095. That dependency syndrome must stop. That's her call there. 449-3095-9697. Some people might say, well, you can afford, so there are others who can't. Hello, yes? Uh-huh.
Yes, good morning,
Morning to you.
Mother Lady called a while ago and she did the offer in
Workers
people
Mhm.
things and did not take it. But I can attest to something that happened, and that lady may be far from the truth. Maybe it happened to other people, I don't know. But I was privy to a conversation myself. That lady is dead now. She still lives at Emsall. And when she met me at Fresh Market, right by the produce section, she said me, Blue. I was so disappointed. Blue, not everywhere you see one, you would see the other. But one is labor, one is workers. One that's supporting the labor there, Matt. She had ham and turkey distributing, Matt. I'm telling you, Matt. The lady tells that hard. Even if she had offer it to her and tell her she said she didn't want, it's okay. But when she passed by her home and she looking at her and she passed straight, Matt. She distributing ham and turkey for labor people. And she passed her good bosom friend straight like an exam, Matt. So it's not everybody that has happened to them. People know who they give in their things. And when they tell they give it to workers people and workers people refusing it, I don't know about that one. I don't think so. They give workers people anything and they refusing it. That maybe I would refuse it. I'll tell you straight. Because last time I bought a ticket. And when I was going to the booth to buy my ticket, somebody tell me, I tell him, see your ticket? And I tell you straight, I wouldn't call the person they want already, but the person in Calypso, things a big person in Calypso. And he tell me, okay, my wife's not going, so I selling the ticket for you at that price. I tell him, watch it properly to see if it haven't got from the Prime Minister office, or it haven't got no stamp saying nothing. I look at it properly, and we check it out. It wasn't saying that. So it was a genuine ticket he bought for he and his wife, and they couldn't go and I bought it from him. Otherwise, nothing that was sent from the Prime Minister office. It could be 10 cents for it, I wouldn't buy it because that's not right. Because you can't be buying or getting tickets and printing it from the Prime Minister's office. What's that not? Man, and you can see them people so maybe in a political thing, man. Even in the, how you call it, the VIP booth, you see color glasses they had, Matt. Red glasses. Red glasses. I watched that properly. Son of red glasses. Why? It's like they're promoting their party. That is nonsense. It's a thing for all. Everybody paying their money and they come in. And them diasporas, them greedy diasporas, according to the person that's going for how many tickets all you come down, all you work on the other side. Or you pay all your money to come down, or if it's free ticket, all you get. Buy a ticket like Dominicans and go inside and watch the festival. And I will tell you, last night, my best thing there was, what's his name? Chubby of Midnight Groovers. And I could stand up whole night watching Graham Morgan and Dwayne Stevens.
Oh.
Yeah, I could tell you that.
Your favorite acts last night?
Yeah.
Graham Morgan and
Graham Morgan.
And Groovers.
And two Groovers.
All right.
Dwayne Stevenson and Luciano. Not have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And 9:46. Again, it depends on who sharing the tickets, like who's sharing the ham and turkey. I know our chairperson, who's Miss Inca Charles did a great job last year, sharing the hams and turkey. And people on the Labour Party side were very, very furious and mad, that she was doing it in a very professional way. And they were mad that she was giving, the other side a few hams and turkeys. I guess again it depends on who's sharing, right? 947. Hello, but so compliments to my chairperson, Inka Charles. Hello, talk to me. Keep being professional. Talk to me. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm all right, and morning to your listeners. I
Morning to you,
personally
yes.
think King Guy should have been on that list, man. World Career Music Festival, but I feel we are leaving our people on, and we are bringing in too many foreigners. Although it is World Career Music Festival, I personally don't have a problem if they bring other people in, man. But our own people like King Guy, 10 King is not on that World Career Music Festival. That's a joke, man. We're supposed to be looking at more for our people. And the foreign artists getting more money than our people, man. We have to go back to the drawing board on that one. Thank you, and good morning.
All right, thank you. You should ask her in which constituency she was talking about in terms of the non-supporters who were offered tickets. Well, it's a blanket statement. It is a good point. In which constituency were the workers' supporters or the other side may have been receiving some tickets. Are you there, caller? Yeah.
Yes, I'm there, Mark.
Mhm.
Mark, let me tell you.
Tell me.
You don't expect any workers' people to take any tickets or harm, because that is not what we know. Under the UWP, Mark, in the day, people didn't even know if it had Palarep. People were making money to buy their ham and buy their tickets. People were buying 2, 3, 4 hams in Christmas time for their homes.
True.
They wasn't waiting to get a ham from a Palarep. That wasn't happening before. That is what we know. People was not getting ham. And Mark, on another note, people must start asking themselves, but what? What is happening to Dominica? What if something is wrong with Dominica? That is why people have to receive so much tickets and ham and package and envelope with money. The diaspora who are here must ask themselves a question. Something is wrong with Dominica. There is a poverty. There's a poverty wind in Dominica. These people must see that. People are suffering here. It's not coming here and drink your jelly and eat your crab and eat your quail food. That Dominica is sweet. Dominica is not sweet. And I tell the diaspora who are here, stay here. After this quail festival, I want them to stay here for at least 2 months, and they will see what is happening in Dominica. Dominica, it is not sweet in Dominica. It is very hard, and there's a lot of poverty in the place. And now government coming and fool people, giving people tickets. People must ask themselves, why these things are happening? There is a reason why these things are happening. Something is wrong with Dominica. Something is wrong. And people must understand that. Children haven't got snacks to go to, so the diaspora that come in here must ask themselves that question. People haven't got what it takes. You leave America and you come down here. I mean, most of them who are here right now, it's not that they're much better than people who are here, But ask themselves the question, is not coming here and have a nice time and go back in 2 days for you to believe, well, Dominica is nice. Dominica is not nice. People suffering in misery here, my boss. You understand? And they must understand that. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. It's 9:51 in the morning. Hello, yes?
Hi, good morning, Matthias. How are you this morning?
How are you, sir?
I'm good. Just watching it from the air, watching everything from the air. I must say we had a very impressive festival in terms of the attendance and,
Some people refer to it as a ticket festival, not a music festival, ticket festival.
A ticket, well, that's what they say. But Matt, I just want to explain a couple of things that with that ticketing and everything, Matt.
Okay.
So, Matt, that's just my opinion, right? Now, the issue of complimentary tickets is not the issue, right? I noticed a lot of people expounding on the fact and the term of complimentary and the commenting on this and that about the complimentary. But to put complimentary in perspective, Matt, what I think should happen to the complimentary tickets is that complimentary tickets
as far as Dominica government / Labour Party want to give any gift or gesture to anybody that supports them, that's their choice. But Matt, what they have to do, they must purchase the tickets from the Dominica Festival Commission.
Well, it was confirmed to me that the tickets were purchased. As to what price, I don't know. But I was told from an official from within the DFC that the tickets were bought. 4,000 tickets were bought. 4,000. Yes. Hello.
Right. So there's two different perspectives of purchasing the ticket. If the government of Dominica purchases tickets, it balances of the account into Festival Commission. It doesn't impede in their sale to a certain extent, right? So about 50% it's the risk there. Then you cannot, at that point, if it's the government of Dominica, then we expect the government of Dominica to look out for the people of Dominica. Now, if the Dominica Labour Party purchases tickets and seeks to give complimentary to its designated and loyal supporters, that's a different story, man. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
As far as they writing a check out to DFC for the amount of tickets, then that itself have a little justification to a certain level. No, what I think should be done in order to be able to control the designation of these tickets is that if I, Italian, you see it fit to give me a complimentary ticket, right, Pat? Me, as an individual, then I think my name must be printed on that ticket, and then upon entry to the venue, I must tie an identity, a form of identification, to my ticket to enter. That will help in the reselling of the ticket and the financial undermining of the Festival Commission. You understand what I'm saying, man?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you as a government see fit to give somebody a complimentary ticket based on the affordability, they're not able to go. I'm just drawing a reference on the poverty side.
Mm-hmm.
And you decide you're taking it, yes, I'm going to go, and then you're going to sell it, and that is corruption. And that sale now is actually taken away from the intended purchase by a other patron, a normal of diaspora patron, who intended to go straight to the DFC and buy a ticket for the festival. The DFC now loses that sale. You understand what I'm saying, man?
Uh-huh.
So there are two things. If they paid for it, fine. If they did not pay for it, it is impeding in the revenue of the Festivals Commission by times two. Times two meaning you don't pay for it, you get a ticket, and then in the next instance, the person you give it to sold it for somebody else. So that is 2 points of revenue lost. So on one ticket, that is going to affect the commission. That is why the cash flow of the festival is such in a deplorable manner, where they cannot book and don't have the capital to book artists early, present a lineup early because of financial constraints early. This is what exactly impedes in that economic momentum of the festival. Right, Matt? Mm-hmm. That's just my opinion. So like I said, if you want to give me a complimentary ticket, put my identity on it and justify it. Another reasonable complimentary ticket they should think of, and they should also tie.
But just to tell you, Tad, the office, the ticket is printed from the office of the Prime Minister. That's the print on that ticket, from the office of the Prime Minister. What does that say?
Well, you cannot. Well, again, Matt, you have to be careful. You cannot say because you saw from the office of the Prime Minister that it was printed at the office of the Prime Minister. It could be a designated ticket for the office of the Prime Minister, labeled by the Commission for the office of the Prime Minister. You understand? You cannot say they print the ticket. We have no proof of they print it. What we know is that the office of the Prime Minister stamp is on there. It could be printed based on designation of those tickets by the Festival Commission themselves. So we have to be very careful until we don't have facts. Right, Matt? No matter, another thing is, it would be nice, especially the complimentary amenity to the festival, and also from the government perspective in terms of who they're awarding complimentary tickets. I noticed there's not a disability area inside of there. So maybe they could have discounted 50% for people with disability and have a special elevated platform to accommodate disability people, both from the diaspora and from the local perspective, those who want to give a gesture of a reduce based on disability. You get what I'm saying? Because there are people today out there, they like music, but the fact that they might not, their mobility might be affected, they cannot attend. So in order to expand the capacity of the festival and to give a sort of more wholesomeness to the festival of all is welcome and it's all inclusive, we need to think of all inclusive from all perspectives. I mean, it's Abanton brought that to the stage here from the ambulance, so you should get the message. You get what I'm saying, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's little things is not what you do, it's how you do it. And at the end of the day, the government themselves have a responsibility in their practices to make sure that they don't intrude in the financial benefit of the festival by itself. You know, I understand we have a culture of using all platforms to promote politics and whatever. I cannot tell them move from that. Again, Matt, it is too late. But what I can ask the commission to do, and the management of the commission, and that the ministry or Marva and everybody in charge of that, to find a better, tighten up that space when comes that. Use a different approach, but it can have the effect for the politician of the government or whatever. And at one more point before I go, also to do with the drinks and the vendors, Matt, I believe that they should have a one central point ticketing system of tickets and not allow the vendor to handle money. So you would have different categories of tickets. You would have beverages, you would have mixed drinks, you would have high-end mixed drinks, you would have food and different levels. And what you do, you go to one central location to buy all the tickets you want, and then when you get to the booth, you hand the amount of tickets you need. You understand? For whatever the booth offers. You know, let's say it's free tickets for Pilau, and it's designated free tickets for Pilau. And after all is said and done, then the commission, they turn in their tickets and they get the compensating value back in cash for their tickets. It will give a better sense of control, commodity control, less confusion for customers. It will also give an insight, a little data analysis insight of what are these things the people who come to the festival are interested in terms of drinks and food. So when you take an overview of that, you can know in what different sectors to do with the hosting, you can increase capacity to accommodate. And it's all in building a quality product. You understand that? Mm-hmm. So it's little things that matter. We have to pay attention to in what we call international best practices when it comes for event hosting and organization, man.
Thank you, Tad. 10 o'clock is the morning time. Hello, talk to me, yes? 449-3095-9697. Gonna take a quick break. We'll come right back, right here.
This is Asa Banton, your Tropical Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Develop an evacuation plan. Plan where you will go and how are you going to get there. Leave immediately if ordered to be evacuated. Be prepared and remember to stock up on tropical water.
Somebody book real, baby, real. Mouvement Créole assure. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créole Dominique. Et puis Radio QFM qui est présenté. Mouvement Créole. Tous les mardis soirs, entre 6 et après-midi. Information, blague, interview, histoire, problème, discussion, reportage, apprendre parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton peuple créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement créole. À nous faire un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames. Tous les mardis soirs, QFM qui est frappé avec bon parole créole. Sans ça participer, qui est nous? Rapidement, tu m'as Mouvement Créole à seconde station QFM. Voici avec nous tous les mardis soirs 6h pour Mouvement Créole. Matchez ça.
Come this year to deliver flowers, royal homegrown, the best for the opera.
Q95, the big station, presents Kudos to Our Heroes. Our 17th Dominican national hero is distinguished Dominican-born international athlete Thea Lafong Gatson, Dominica's first historic Olympic triple jump gold medalist, having reached the highest level of excellence in the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. Our kudos to our Heroes Committee will recognize, honor, and award Miss Thea Lafong Gatson on Monday, October 28th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Q95, the big station, for her consistent, valuable, transformational contribution to sports, and particularly in the thrilling triple jump event. Miss Thea Lafong Gatson has inspired Dominicans, and especially the youth at home and abroad, in numerous ways, with her friendly, caring character, hard work, humility, and for her extensive contribution to Dominica's sporting culture, among many other delightful traits. She will always, without any doubt, be remembered as having encouraged and inspired her many fans, friends, and associates to reach out and strive for excellence and be the best that they can be at whatever they set out to do in their lifelong journey. She has already influenced many to reach the highest levels in sports, and some are now at the pinnacle of their careers. Kudos to Miss Thea Lafong Gatson, her wonderful husband Aaron Gadson, her mom Anastine, her dad Dorian, and members of her immediate family at home and abroad. Thea is indeed a true Dominican hero for instilling a positive mental attitude in the sporting dialogue, and for being a great Dominican who demonstrated that any ordinary person can do extraordinary things. Q95 family listeners at home, in the region, and worldwide, tune in on Monday, 28th October from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join us live on air or on Facebook or YouTube to appreciate, recognize, honor, award, and extend kudos to our 17th Dominican national hero, phenomenal sports icon, Thea Lafong Gatson, only on Q95, the big station.
To be the best that they can be. Nothing can more retard a nation than this incentive and victimization. No drive to succeed, no honor to serve. When people cannot receive what they deserve, men who held their dignity in their commitment.
You an easy way to pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
You're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Bloombox brings you our new branch right in the heart of Roseau to make things even easier for you to get all the best products we have in stock. Bloombox Roseau, on the corner of Hanover Street and Drury Lane, next to Richard Wholesale, the same block as Western Union. Bloombox Roseau, a farmer's favorite place. New location, same great products for all your planting needs. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call us at 235-3483. Bloombox, your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
AutoTrade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the AutoTrade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new AutoTrade app. Download the AutoTrade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Win tickets to your favorite events this independent season with KFC's Wall Box and Bucket. 2 tickets to White Sunset, 2 tickets to Prime, 2 season passes to the World Creole Music Festival. Simply purchase a Wall Box or Bucket for your chance to win. Write your name and phone number at the back of your receipt and drop in the box provided. Win big this independence with KFC's Wall Box and Bucket. Now that's a whoa!
All right, somebody says, Mr. can bring all kind of analysis. Once you're corrupt, then you're corrupt. It's embedded in you. These guys are long gone with their corrupt practices. They're all in it just for a game. It's just unfair. Let him be unjust. He that is filthy, let him be filthy, because he continues to be filthy since the foundation is embedded in his inner being, that is. On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Oh, sorry about that. Somebody said, Matt, we're missing the strategy here. Year after year, Scarrett is facilitating the tickets scalping game. If he bought 4,000 tickets from the festival committee, the festival really was ineffective in terms of ticket sales. The whole idea is to create the semblance of local patronizing the festival. It's not the ticket blitz. The event would have been, if not the ticket blitz, the events would have been empty. The tickets escaping blitz puts money in the hands of scalpers who otherwise are broke due to the broken economy. It was sort of a strategy. The point is to give the impression that something is happening in the economy. Where somebody's asking the question, where did Mr. Scarrett, given the economy, get these tickets from? Or the money's for the tickets from when everybody is being owed? On the telephone, good morning to you. Are you there? Yes?
Matt, good morning, Eddie.
Morning to you.
Matt, this confusion of giving, ticket, giving. Did we, between you and I, did we know that before when the other governments were in office?
I never knew that.
Because now it's just a giving, greedy thing, asking for that. We never knew that. When election is, we select a good person that would represent our constituency. And after that, we don't know nothing about giving. Now people just come greedy and vierge and a lazy government that's sitting there. That is how he put them. We didn't know about those things. That is not a government, a lazy government planning election to a year, 2 years. In the next 2 years, is sitting down and planning another election. That is all they're there to do now. Just planning election and giving, causing people to be greedy, causing people to be depending on them. That is nonsense in this country now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Hello. Too much giving. This is her point. Hi, talk to me, yeah?
Good morning to you, Matt, and how do you do, sir?
Brother, how you doing? How's my other brother? Is he fast asleep?
You know, he's just awake, man. He's just awake. He's great. He's having his coffee now, man. Relaxing.
All right.
That's a real good boy, man. He's enjoyed the festival and everything.
All right.
So far, so good.
Take care. All right.
So, Matt,
Tell me.
the point. In the absence of information,
Yeah.
one is likely to speculate. And so you were told that 4,000 tickets were purchased by the government. Is that correct?
Yes, this is what I was told from a DFC official.
Right. And it is from the government, which means that from the public's purse. Once it's government, it's from the public's purse. Once it's from government, it is from the public's purse. That is a clear thing. Now, Matt, you notice the government is behaving like how they behave after Hurricane Maria. After Hurricane Maria, people were treated, names were taken, and all sorts of things were done with respect to taking data on houses, how many households, people in the household, and whatever. But at the end of the day, for distribution, what is happening? They were selective. They were giving their supporters, and that's a fact. We all know that.
That's true.
Now, the government bought 4,000 tickets. Good. Now the government bought 4,000 tickets. I wonder what was the criteria, or what was the criteria about them? I don't know. No, you don't know, and many people don't know. So we're going to speculate. And let us all stay in the realm of speculation, because right now we do not know.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt, what we do know is that, in terms of things, most people that got tickets are supporters of the Labour Party. How then could you take government resources, Matt, to fulfill an agenda, political agenda, to give your people? That is not equity. We talk about equity. Because when the government imposes a tax on us, when there's an imposition of a levy or tax on Dominicans, everyone feels it. Case in point, the consumption tax. Even the unborn child faces that that tax. Because why? The parents have to buy Pampers, the parents have to go to the doctor and to make sure they buy medication, to make sure before that child is born, you have a healthy child. So even the unborn child, there's an effect on that. So listen, Matt, why then now government would purchase tickets and now give to their supporters? No, Matt, all callers have made they've made good points. And we must take into consideration, looking somebody a complimentary ticket. And that ticket I saw that marked the office of the Prime Minister. Why, for control reasons, that you don't have the person's name on the ticket, right? And put on it, not for sale. The person's name, not for sale. Reason for the name, you have to identify yourself at the booth with an ID to say that is you who received the ticket. But it seems to me now it's strategical. Even in the case of the complimentary, is what they call cash in kind. Because people were allowed to sell those tickets. Those tickets were for sale, you know, man.
Of course.
The tickets they were for sale. I went there and somebody offered me a ticket. I said, I do not want any ticket at map office of the Prime Minister. Because for sale, so the point you have no control. So look now, you may not get direct cash, but cash in kind, the ticket, and you're free to sell it. Matt, that is nonsense in a country. We cannot develop a country like that. Even in entertainment, there's segregation. When we're experiencing COVID, you know who got? People were given personal checks. Some people got money up to 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and others were left without. And what is hurting were those who were participating in nation building in terms of doing something for themselves. A lot of self-employed persons, you know, they employ persons on a regular basis, on a daily basis, and they were left out. Truckers, everybody were left out. They did not get things. What the government resorted to do now, when they see the burden on proof come down on them, they put money in the aid bank and say, and borrow it. But what? With criteria. How then you send somebody to borrow and then they have to get this, they have to get that to come and borrow the same money, and the money was given for rescue? Matt, this country lacks administration. Matt, this country is malgoverned. Matt, we do not have any governance in this country. And that is why Dominicans to take this matter very, very serious into the eye. You cannot continue to divide people and develop a country like that. You give in some, you don't give some. When you impose your tax, everybody pays. So it look like now, all the taxpayers now are paying the government taxes to support some people in the society. That, to me, is wrong, unethical, and it shows that this government has been involved in a lot of misconduct in attitudes for a long time, and the only resolution to this problem is to get this government out. This government can give tickets. They can don't give tickets. When the time comes, the people will rally them out of office. Because you know why? We just cannot. This is unbearable now. People do not have food on their fridge right now. People cannot pay their bills. I know some people, person do say they want to sell a ticket. Some people say, but you got a free ticket. Why you want to sell it $150 or almost the same price? They say, well, my light bill don't pay. That is cash in kind.
That is true. That is true.
That is cash in kind. And that is, so you're trading now. They don't give you cash money yet, but you can sell a ticket. This is so wrong. This is so wrong for our country, and it cannot continue, because some of us, it cannot be all of us paying taxes, but some of us benefit when it comes to get back with the government. If Labour Party had purchased their ticket, you would not hear me calling on that. That is Labour Party purchasing their tickets. And one has to wonder if all of what has happened in terms of the activities, when you talk about whether liberals are directly involved in getting benefit, I wonder if government money is being used to finance those things. And that, again, is something to question. And I believe this government must be taken to task. And really, the way forward is really taking this government to court to make sure that things are done in the best way. Because it seems to me they are obstinate, they will not hear, they are very stubborn, and this government seems to want to see people on their knees before it swings. But Dominicans, one power you have in your hand, each and every one of us, is the power of that hand that God gave you.
And somebody's making a very important point there, Glenroy Coffee. People get tickets, they sold it, now they're going to pay they're going to put lights and pay and buy groceries. That's the alternative.
That's
there.
what I'm telling you. Right now, the new strategy is cash in kind. The ticket is kind, It was purchased by the government. But right now, the people are trading it for cash. And no, that is worrying. That is worrisome. And Matt, it tells you too, though, that had it not been for the tickets purchased by the government to issue, you could see that even the festival itself, it is really not affordable to Dominicans. Because before, Dominicans were working. I know what makes it harder, because Dominicans are not fully employed under this government. They took away the employment opportunities from Dominicans, and as a result, Dominicans cannot purchase a ticket for them to attend anything they want to attend. Most Dominicans, I mean. So the point is now, Matt, we're reaching a point where we don't have the jobs, and we are dependent on this government to give us something else. That is a killer for our country. I don't want to see what is going to happen to the Social Security in due time. Because if your employment level is low, it means that it must affect your cash flow at the Social Security to fulfill the obligations of those who are leaving the service and those who are making their contribution. That is why a lot of people are willing, are almost ready to take the Social Security to court. Because why? Some people are going for the rightful amount that the Social Security owe them, and the Social Security give them cat and bull story about that and that and that. And that is a problem in our country. But the government sees the problem. They know the problem. And that is a problem for our country, and that has to fix. And the only way that can be fixed is for the government not to be in office. The people must remove the government. And it's time, and the faster they can ring the bell for them to be out is better, because we cannot stay in that situation. We cannot stay in that. This government is setting up this country for anarchy. Anarchy is not the best choice right now. But if you are setting up people for that, probably you may just well face that. But we can do better than that in the country. We talk about the nature island of the Caribbean, a peaceful country. Look at the festival. A lot of foreigners came. They like the country. Foods are expensive. I went to a certain restaurant, no them call.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you're taking a piece of fig, and you're cutting it in half to make sure you make money. What is that in a country? You have to make food affordable to the people. Look at eggs right now. I heard one minister boast about we are self-sufficient in eggs. That may be true, but is it affordable to Dominicans? And that is what we have to look about. This is the harsh reality. Can we afford this thing? This festival now has become unaffordable to ordinary Dominicans. And that is why we are in that state. The government knows of the problem, and they continue to perpetuate their strength on the people while the people suffer and languish. Matt, I do not want to take all of your time, but great work. Keep up the good work, Matt. And to all those who have called, they are making very good points. I want to thank you for the opportunity. Have a great day, my brother.
All right, Glenn Ray Soso Coffee. Matt, somebody saying, this is our tax money being abused by a crooked leader. 449-3095-96 and 97 1019. Are you there?
What's going on, Mr. Pelty? How you doing? How was your weekend?
How are you? How are you?
I'm good. Matt, you see Warlock this weekend?
No, not too much. Mm-mm.
Oh, not too much. Matt, I hear Blue said this morning about turkey and ham was flying over her house last year. So I want to tell her this year, I'm personally going to deliver some red ham and some red turkey for her. So no turkey can be flying over her house. She's going to get a ham and turkey. Matt, I want to touch on my partner, Wariko.
Okay.
Wariko comes on your show. He's my boy, so I could talk. Wariko comes on your show every year after the thing and say the same thing. And Matt, the crowd keep getting... No, Wariko living in the 60s. No disrespect, my partner. But the kind of acts, the artists Wariko want to bring down Dominica, but young people ain't going to be excited to see this thing. Wariko want to promote artists in Guadeloupe and thing. But young people, Matt, you think I'm gonna leave New York City and be excited to buy a plane ticket and come down and listen to some of the people Wariko want to bring down for Creole?
But do you realize that our biggest markets for the festival are the French people? Do you realize that? Do you realize?
Matt,
the biggest patrons there of the festival are the French. Don't you think that you have to, represent them as well?
Matt, the French people like our bouillon, the bouillon music, the nasty music, want to promote. That's what that run in the Caribbean now. That's what the young people, they're more interested in that than their own people. Man, let me give you one example. Last week I was in Colombia. I walk in a club. Matt, what I hear in bouillon music with #1 song, I was surprised. Spanish people, they don't really understand the whole song, but it moves. moving everybody. So that's not.
So this is the kind of music you want to promote, my brother Al. This is the kind of music you want to promote.
What was it? No, Matt. I don't want to say it in a bad way, but that's the hottest song right now in the Caribbean, Matt. I want to promote it so it could go further. It's not a nasty one, but look, listen to the beat of the song. That's what that's in now. Matt, one more thing, Matt. On that ticket issue.
Tell me.
Go ahead. You can ask me a question. Ask me a question.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Matt,
Yes, the ticket
Matt,
issue. Yes, I'm here.
But I think I don't know if that's true, but our partner Peter, I think you need to call. Peter, good morning.
Which Peter?
Matt, I Peter have a box of tickets.
Peter who?
Peter with the garage. Our partner, I don't call him no last name.
He has a guy.
Matt,
He has a box of tickets. You can't make that accusation on the radio, my brother. You do you know that for a fact?
And like I said, no, it's my partner. Matt is my partner. But where you get the ticket now is part like it him. I think all know the garage have tickets.
You should ask Peter about that. 449. Peter, call and defend yourself. 1022. Hello, yes.
Good morning.
I'll not easy the boy. Hello, yes. Sorry, your telephone got a problem there. Are you there, yes? Oh God. Are you there, yes?
Matt, good morning.
Morning to you. How are you?
I'm blessed. Matt, let me say here, Al Matter always calling the radio.
Mm-hmm.
One question I would ask, Al, do you have a business in Dominica that is employing people in Dominica?
You want to ask him, that question?
Yes, I asked him. Matt, I always asking him that question.
Okay.
Do you have a business in Dominica that is employing people in Dominica?
Al, do you have a business that's employing people in Dominica? Ask the question again on your behalf. Yes.
Right, Matt.
All right.
Just the other thing. Matt, I don't have no benefits in this festival thing.
Okay.
But let me say something about this, Matt. This festival thing. Matt, the festival is for who? Is it for Dominicans or is it for individuals in the Caribbean further afield to come to Dominica to bring money in the country?
It's for the people of Dominica, though. Yeah.
It is for the people of Dominica? Because, Matt, the reason why I'm asking that question, Matt, and I listened very attentively to Wadik, Matt, the last time, and Wadik was speaking about this festival. Matt, the French, we have these two French countries, and how many of these people came to the festival?
How many of the
Did we bring in a lot of these individuals to the festival to generate funds for this country?
Mm-hmm.
This is the way we are. I mean, I don't have a problem in the local artists. And if you ask the local artists and the Matt, it's when they leave Dominica and they go overseas, Matt, that's when they're making the money in. That's when most of them make their money outside. Now, Hugh Fountain make all his money outside. The other artists and the Matt, when the bands and them travel, Matt, that's when they make the money outside. So when you want something that can generate income for your country. I'm sure that was the whole plan of this festival thing. Not to be losing money, but to generate funds for your country. Have a blessed day, man.
Have a blessed day, too. Let's see if we can take a phone, a WhatsApp message there. Let's try this one, yeah?
Listening to the conversation, this thing I've started for years now where so much division have been set among the leaders, and it have been spread down to the roots now. The people have become the same. Those were the days when a neighbor could go and get a quarter pound or half pound sugar from the neighbor, some salt, a gill of oil. These things are done. If you're red, you don't deal with me, and if I blue, I don't deal with you. And then what we find today is you have a prime minister, he used the words benevolent. Like he's doing favors, he's doing good deeds. So he's playing on the psyche of the people with the word benevolent, where I see it as mendicancy, reduced to begging. The man this fucking do this, so,
What's your language?
Why do you have to kill one to promote one? What happened to Karas? Karas music put us on the map in the early 80s. Gramax was one of the most international bands in the world. Gramax was one of the first black bands to play for a Super Bowl party. a Super Bowl event. You know what I'm saying? So I am not against promoting bouillon because bouillon have taken over the world today. But you don't have to kill caras and be critical of caras and calypso and the French music just to promote bouillon. So those guys come on and just act like they always get it together and just talk.
All right, let's see if we can take another phone call here. 449-3095-96 and 97. Hello, yes. Are you there?
Good morning.
Morning to you, sir.
But I want to support what his name this
Al?
morning.
Warwick?
Warwick this morning, what he was saying, and Warwick was hitting the nails on them right on the head. Exactly. I don't know how come people like Warwick is not involved in putting our Creole festival together. But remember last Friday I was telling you that the government of Dominica don't like the people of Dominica.
Okay.
Because I was trying to give you some example on our Creole music festival, how they turn it and what they make it come to. But you have so many free tickets given people to come in the Creole festival. The Creole festival responsible, the Invest Dominica is who responsible of Creole festival. I wonder if these people really making money because the government is not paying for them tickets. They're not paying for them tickets, all them free tickets they're giving them people there. The government is not paying for that ticket because they believe that the festival is their own. You understand? So, Matt, if you want to help the people of Dominica or you want to do something to boost up the Creole festival, put it on a reasonable price, $100 to enter. And whether it's by the gate, whether it's advance, is $100 to enter. Now, everybody will have the opportunity to go in the park. Everybody will be capable and afford to buy their own ticket and go in the park. I'm not saying you cannot give somebody a complimentary ticket. You can do that. Fine. But don't tell me you have how much free ticket given to only people that support the Red Party. And then you have Dominicans working hard. A guy bring a ticket for me, a VIP ticket, $150 for a VIP ticket that was $300. I said, my brother, that's a VIP ticket you're talking about it for $150. And the man not even living in Dominica, the man living in Antigua. But he has a free VIP ticket selling for $150. That has calmed my spirit. I don't go in none of the show because I check in. This is nonsense. This is not the Creole festival that how it's supposed to be. This is not what the United Workers Party put together. They didn't put a Creole festival together for people to use it as a campaign strategy. They put the Creole festival together so that the people of Dominica can enjoy a festival. Our local artists can get the opportunity to display their talent. Our neighboring island like Guadeloupe, Martinique, and people can come down and enjoy what we have in Dominica. That is what the Creole Festival is all about. I'm not against they bringing other artists to come and boost it up, yes, but not to leave our people kakara, not to leave our people backward, push our people up, our calypso, our kadas, our zouk. Not, you know how many nice zouk we have from the local Dominicans? You know how many nice reggae music we have from our local artists? You know how good our calypsonians are in Dominica? And they cannot go on the big stage that belongs to us. You know how full that is? That government needs to win and come again. That government needs to make space and let somebody else run our country. They're already here. Man, have a good morning.
Are you there, caller? Are you there? Hello?
Yes, man, I'm there.
I just wanted to, of course, for transparency purposes, I wanted you to announce that did you guys get a winner for the car raffle on Saturday?
Yes, Matt. But Matt, it's on my phone, and I'm using this phone to talk to you right now. So I have to go on my WhatsApp, and I can give it to you. But I believe the first prize was won by a guy. Matt, give me a second, then let me see if I can get it for you fast there. Because we have three different winners, and the three different winners, they are very excited. So you can see our raffle is a legit raffle, and it's not no bubble business that happening there.
Okay.
Let me see if I get it there fast for you there.
You can text me, call me back, okay?
All right, I'll send it for you, man.
Oh, no problem. So a car was won on the weekend. A car been raffled for $5. Somebody won that car for $5. I got the name for you in a will. Mad tickets should never have been sold. Second, Macy was putting people out of the VIP booth, even if the ticket said Office of the Prime Minister. This is one I suspect person who attended and I know this person knows what he's talking about. Lastly, he says, I can say with no apologies that the Prime Minister may have successfully sabotaged Mava. I guess it depends on who's talking at this time. Somebody who knows better than I do. Hello, or may know better than I do. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yes, Matt.
Yes.
I was won by a gentleman who lives at Stock Farm. The TV was won by a man who lives at Louisville. And the phone was won by a man at Penrice.
Okay.
Penrice.
Nice.
And I was right there. I was part of it. So I'm going to give you the actual name. Still, people.
The first name, the winner of the car, I think is Samuel Thomas. The second, Jolly LeBlanc. And the third, Dorian Dorival. That's what I heard.
Dorival of Louisville.
Yes.
So, Matt, on another note, Matt, the people are selling by the roadside. Do they have to pay a special fee for selling on the roadside?
Well, I'm sure that they have to get some certificate from the Health Environmental Ministry.
I'm talking about environmental health. I'm talking about you have to pay like a.
I think that the fee paid to the Roseville City Council. That's what I got.
Selling on the roadside because sometimes I find the people selling their drinks too expensive.
Okay.
You go on the roadside and you buy a beer from some people that sell $7 a carry beer.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can get free carry beer for $10 in certain bars when they have promotion, and they're selling for $7 or one glass of wine is $10. To me, I find that inside maybe you will say, okay, you give them a let's say pass it because they have a high price to pay for the stall inside there, which I find as nonsense. Too much money for them stalls. And then people have to make some little profit for themselves. That's why they're doing that. Matt, but some of them, they're too extravagant. On another note, Matt, but if you have tickets given to your people, and you say, it's for everybody, why give them the ticket in a red envelope, Matt? Why?
So that's how they receive the tickets, in a red envelope?
But you will see the tickets, you will see the red envelope all over the place, and people were telling you, and you could see what was written on it, Matt. The red envelope was going helter-skelter, Matt. That is nonsense. So it's your people you were giving it to, and nothing should say from the Prime Minister's office. It's our money. It's not your damn money you're spending. It's our money you're using to do that. So it should be given to whoever should get it. Not just for your people. And the way it was going, that's just your people that will get in it. And some people get it, I'll tell you. Some people, when they were selling it, they said that their phone bill to pay, their light bill to pay, their water bill to pay, and they have their cable bill to pay. So they were selling it to make that money. Can you believe that, Matt? I'm not telling you what I don't know. I'm telling you what I know, Matt. They're telling you that's what they have to do. And they need the money. So they were selling the tickets in order to pay their bills. Margaret said, maybe they will give their children food too, who that had children. So you see where we at, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Al, when you bring in the turkey, make it fly over my house and not to land in my porch. I'll make sure it fly out.
Over your house.
Right, it hit. I'll be noir. I'll make sure it fly over my house, land in the river. But another thing I saw last night, which I found that was very bad. The ad of MMCI or MMCE, Matt?
MMCI.
what the hell are doing there, man?
MMC.
Giving the people the impression that the house is looking, the apartment's looking so beautiful. When the people stand the weather looking on the screen, man, you say, wow, look some beautiful place, houses, I would like to be in it. When you come in it, it's a different story. When you come close to it, it's a different story. You're looking at the airport, you're just in Apache Terre Rouge, making like snakes that were passing in the ground, but they're showing you the layout of the international airport, so-called national airport, why it has to be. That is deceiving the people. They should. What let us do in there? A person by me and saying,
Well, they are a big sponsor, the platinum sponsor for the festival.
"Oh, the platinum sponsor."
Yeah.
So they have to show what they're doing. Okay, even if it's true or not true, and make it look like it's so beautiful and it's not. And the people now, the diaspora that come down here, when they see that, like, also, you getting swell head. People not to do that. Go and visit the apartment, go and visit the site for the airport, then you'll know what's going on in the country. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I heard my friend Kalil John Baptist, Zako, is joining the Calypso ring next year. I heard a song that's making the wrongs. Listen to Mr. John Baptist. Listen to Mr. John Baptist.
Where the money gone? Off at Lapwet. Where the money gone? Off at Lapwet. We want to know where the money gone? Off at Lapwet. We want to know where the money gone? Off at Lapwet. The money gone off at Lapwet. Where the money gone off at Lapwet. Where the money gone off at Lapwet. We want to know where the money gone off at Lapwet. We want to know where the money gone off at Lapwet.
Kalil, try. If you had to sing for a living, you'd starve, my brother. That's the name of the Calypso. Where the money gone? We'll leave that for next year. We'll talk to you a little about that. But a lot of questions about this activity that was usually scheduled around this early November. People asking questions about why is this event not being held this year. And Kale being given his accounting background. Want some accountability and transparency. We'll talk about that sometime. 10:39. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Oh boy. More questions and answers. Are you there, caller?
Matt, what's up?
I there, my brother. I there.
Yeah, I'm telling you that.
Tell me.
Well, I saw the Morgan Retreat band last night.
Okay.
And I read attended. When you mix up them other reggae artists, Luciano and what have you, and that was nice,
Okay.
Yeah. So now, another thing again now, you could see the tension of the brother, because remember his brother passed, his father passed, and you could see the tension Mr. had. His two sons coming in the music arena with, So anyway, now, the point is, you could see the love the man is showing for family, you understand, and for his people in Jamaica, you get where I'm coming from. But when you have to look at Dominica on a whole, you can see the tension, the problem people are having because of politics, people showing love for one another. You can see how the government treating the opposition, whereas the opposition is there for country. You know what I mean? Every one of us say that we can advise. You know what I mean? Because no man is perfect. But at the end of the day, if something go wrong in Dominica, it's for all of us taking the problem. So you have to listen to the opposition, let them know what happened. You're putting them off, you play enemy for them, and they were there before you, they have experience and what have you. And then you have people funny. I mean, we're not supposed to be people like that. So we need love for everybody, brother man, in Dominica, brother man. So love for one another, brother man. Because I know they want anything go wrong in Dominica, all of us paying for it. And this is the kind of thing I don't like there. I don't like to come and talk on radio and talk, because my belief, well, I against government, I against people, I against this. But it's not that. You see me, I'm a man, I have love for people. That's the kind of person I am. And I say 24 years in Dominica, and I see the kind of nonsense that's happening about that. It kill me to see where people suffering to make two ends meet, to feed themselves and their family. And one step now, grossing one another when they're trying to elevate themselves, motivate themselves, and get them move forward. And they have a kind of funny way, and because of politics. And I'm not supposed to be living that in Dominica, but never like before. We have to stop that kind of nonsense that going on, boy. They're not good for Dominica, brother man. So love for one another, because at the end of the day, you cannot be there forever. And let me tell you something. No matter what you have in life, all this fantasy thing, all this kind of thing you have there,
And I just leave every goddamn thing and go. Because you know, go nowhere, nothing, brother man. And that's what you got to understand. Like people get sick. They have how much things, they get sick and die and leave them things and go. Leave them thing alone. So long, more love for people because all them kind of things, you don't go nowhere if it. And that's what I'm talking about there, brother man. But all in all, everything was okay. I enjoy it and whatever. But that's why I want Dominica to move on. I there for country, not for politics, brother man.
All
And
right.
that's the kind of person I am.
All right,
Yeah.
man. Take care now. Take care, love.
You an easy way to pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
2 minutes and you're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
If your home and business is in a mess, you need a cleaning agent that knows you can. Disinfect, deodorize, you sanitize. Long-lasting fragrance refreshes your entire home. If you're thinking of cleaning chrome and porcelain, polyester and stainless steel, you need a cleaning agent that keeps it real and that's fast. Clean with the best. Not forgetting your clothes, sheets and all fabrics. And the fabric softener has the extreme power. Make ironing easier and faster. So clean with the best. This is clean and there and back. Floors and walls, clean with the best. All the kitchen towels and cabinets. It's the clean tender and that distributed by Fine Foods and sold island-wide.
Do It Center shoppers, we have exciting news. Your favorite home improvement destination just got a major upgrade. Get ready to experience the all-new Do It Center online store. Fresh look, same great products, and super user-friendly. Find what you're looking for in a snap. Need assistance? We've got you covered. Connect with our live chat agents for real-time assistance. But that's not all. Introducing the convenience of seamless online payments with reliable delivery service straight to your door. Shopping for quality products has never been this easy. Don't miss out. Visit store.doitcenterdominica.com and experience the new era of our online shopping. Do It Center, your partner in home improvements.
And carry, cash and carry, and carry, cash and carry. Cash and carry. We offer the finest selection of products that cater to your every need. From groceries to household essentials, our shelves are stocked with quality items that are sure to impress. And guess what? We're not just great for wholesale. We're also your go-to place for all your food service needs. Located right opposite the Immigration Department on King George V Street in Roseau, we take pride in providing you with an unforgettable shopping experience. Our friendly staff is here to assist you in each and every step of the way. Ready to place an order or have a question? Call us at 316-0184 or 255-6823. And carry, cash and carry, cash and carry, cash and carry. We can't wait to see you.
Just received at ESA Trading Limited a wide range of disposable diapers. Your very favorite, world class. Giggles Babies Diapers, specifically designed for your baby's comfort. With stretchable elastic sides, soft-like backing, super absorbent, and super strong. Available regular or pull-ups in small, medium, large, extra large, and super extra large. Prices as low as $5.50 per packet. Yes, you heard right. A packet of Giggles Baby Diapers for as low as $5 and plus Giggles Baby Wipes, 72 pack, only $3.95. 100 pack, only $5.95. And when it comes to adult diapers, ESA Trading Limited also has you covered. Giggles brand of adult diapers, Super Comfort, Super Absorbing, and Super Strength. Available in small, medium, large, and extra large, regular or pull-ups, and prices as low as $13.95 per packet. And keep the beds from getting soiled with underpads, starting at $9.95 per packet. Also receive the First Lady Ultra Sanitary Napkins in regular, night, and long, only $4.95. Giggles brand of baby diapers and adult diapers and more. Available at the new and improved ESA Trading Limited at the corner of the Bayfront and Kennedy Avenue, Roseau and Kinfield Industrial Site. ESA Trading Limited, making a difference for you.
Here's a fun fact. In just 29 seconds, you can say goodbye to paper bills forever. Seriously, in 29 seconds. That's less time than this ad. Head over to discoverflow.co or visit us in-store and update your contact information now. By October 1st, your bills will be digital, easy to access, secure, and hassle-free. So what are you waiting for? This ad still has 2 seconds left, and you could have already gone paperless.
Introducing the new Caribbean paint from Do It Center. Durant paint and wall covering from Do It Best Quality Paint, giving you the same great interior and exterior quality, the same color matching technology at an incredible price. Available in flat, satin, and semi-gloss. Visit us on Goodwill Road or call our paint department at 255-6896. Do It Center, your partner in home improvement. Fresh Market Pharmacy has extended to customers with its new additional location at Best Price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875. WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription.
We just have about 11 more minutes on this program here. 449-309-596 and 97. Yeah. Somebody says, Matt, good morning. Last year I was at home. My neighbor's son was giving tickets. They did not offer me one. I will not take it. I have my pride. I'm not accepting any handouts. On the telephone, hello, talk to me. Yes.
Good morning, Mato. Good morning, Dominica. Good morning, St. Joe.
Good
St.
morning.
Joseph, happy independence.
Good morning, sir.
Mato, 4,000 tickets.
Yeah.
Mato, people that come out overseas or diaspora like myself, they get tickets, free tickets when they come Dominica.
Yeah, some of them.
Oh, but Mato, I listened to the former West Indies president, and that's one of the things that he really, when they asked Dr. Fountain what he will do for cricket, and Dr. Fountain was saying what he will do and so forth. And the former president of West Indies cricket say, it's good for government to do those things, but they don't want government to get too much involved in West Indies cricket. And that makes sense because anytime you start politicizing those kind of events there, you really can't get an account of how you developing, whether the people really have interest in the game or not. Look at Scarrett, over and over, he keep bribing people with tickets. Now, I listen to people saying the Quail Festival, it was good, it was a success, but I cannot say that because this government put so much into it that if that 4,000 ticket did not buy, how much interest people people would leave overseas and go down to Dominica to World Quail Festival. Because of the free ticket, the free hotel, a lot of people will come. But otherwise, would they come? So I am saying this guy still don't show people like me Dominica is going anywhere in Quail Festival. This is why Dominica does have a very slow season leading up to Quail Festival. Dominica does have their overnight stay is dead in Dominica because what happened over the years, we have been bribing people. People is not coming off their will. This guy really needs to get out of government. This guy, his hands is in too much things in Dominica that is important for the economy of Dominica. That World Quail Festival to me is garbage. Anytime you see you have so much Jamaican in a show in Dominica, if you don't have too much, you have Buju Bantas. No, that man's mind is because of politics. Because he feels if we have the local band, it will not attract too many people that he wants to come down and vote in Dominica. It will not attract the French people. That's what he thinks. So he wants more people in America to come down. So he bring all his Jamaican friends to perform in Dominica so that them free tickets can talk. Man, this guy, Dominica is not going nowhere with Scary. Dominica's just got to get that guy out of power at any cost. I am in Texas then. I doing a liquor survey. And Matt, I saw a shame when I tell people I'm from Dominica, English speaking Dominica. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I have to quickly say I reside in the U.S. Virgin Islands because some people say, where is that? No, I have to use in our gold, Our Lady of Gold, yeah, because I put up a big Dominica flag. I have to tell them, yeah, we won gold. You know? And yet still, those people still not paying us that kind of regard. This guy, we're so behind. This guy needs to get out of power. Dominicans, vous êtes sorti monsieur pour Dominica les place. Zon ka fait monsieur la spionner. Zon c'est pas hier monsieur ka fait just spionner moun. God bless Dominica. God bless you.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Let's see if we can take a voice note there.
Good morning, Mr. Peltier. I've been listening to your program this morning, and sometimes I would say, my brother, our people love to justify all kind of nonsense. I don't know why, but that's how I see it. It's my opinion, so others see it differently, and I'm okay with that. We agree to disagree. But Matt, if you're having a festival, to buy 4,000 tickets is one problem, right? And the problem is you are buying 4,000 tickets with taxpayers' money. That is not government money. I can understand, as dignitaries, a festival is taking place, they give out complimentary tickets to a few dignitaries, but not 4,000 tickets. 4,000 tickets is to your ardent supporters who you want to make sure you have them locked down in case you need them. You buying votes. It's the same old dirty corrupt tricks being played on the people all over again. And some of us tend to get on the radio and justify that, which I think is unjustifiable. You cannot make a case to me that I'm buying 4,000 tickets just to give support to my fans because they've been loyal. That's not how it works, Matt. It's politics. Only dignitaries, certain people get complimentary tickets, or anything other than that is corruption as usual. Thank you very much.
Good morning to you, man. Matt, I lose my 10, you know. I've been fighting to get on your show. I've been calling like crazy, man. And when I get through this telephone, I touch something, man. It's not you, it's me. But Matt, I want to ask you a question, and regardless, ask you a question, Matt. Matt, is it true that tickets were given to the supporters of the Labour Party to go to whatever they had in Dominica, whatever fest you call it, Matt?
Yes.
But if that is true, is it because Mr. Abdullah bringing some money or monies? Matt, I think my question is very legitimate, you know, because all of a sudden, even in Totola, I hear people saying the Chinese gave us 20, I don't know what that is, $20 million to build more houses. More houses. But is it that Mr. Abdullah bringing some of our money in? in a kind of a way. You'll have to tell me what kind of way it is, but I can't use the word. I'm not too bright. Is it because he brought in some of our monies? That's why we heard the announcement that some kind of millions were given to us from the Chinese, Matt. Matt, is it that they're going to tell us, well, the money came in to build houses, but because you're already in the process of building a lot of houses, we use the money to do something else, Matt? Watch it well, you know. Dominica in a lot of trouble, my brother.
All right, let's take another phone call there. Are you there? Yes? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good day, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, the gentleman made the point that about the tickets. You give a few tickets, complimentary, but not 4,000 or whatever the number was. And Matt, the question I really have, the issue I really have with those tickets is that tickets from our CBI money. That's the question. That's one of the questions. Now the other question is, when Mr. Skerritt has his Labour Party campaign, is that also money from our CBI that somehow is finding its way? Remember, I'm asking a question, man. That's finding its way into Mr. Skerritt's hands. Because you remember how angry he got when he was asked, where is Labour Party getting that money from? And the famous answer, it's not your damn business, go to hell. But Mr. Skerritt, it is our business. We will say it over and over. When you spend $40 million approximately, that's what some people have estimated on a campaign. It is we must wonder, where is he getting that kind of money from? Because that kind of money doesn't just drop from the sky. It is the business of the citizens of Dominica to ask. And labor rights should also be asking that question. Because if UWP gets in and starts spending that kind of money on election, they will be asking the same question, Matt, because we want to keep corruption to a minimum, because that thing called corruption sucks the life air out of a country. So the citizens must be concerned when they see that kind of money being spent and do not know where it is coming from. Enough said, Matt. Thank you.
All right, 449-3095-96 and 97. These are the numbers to call here. I think we have a few other voice notes that we need to play or share with you. Let me see if I can get to one or two of them. Yes, I think this one. 10:59. I don't think we have enough time. It's already that time. Don't forget this afternoon there. Don't forget that we have the election commissioners on radio. Mr. Hilary Schillingford and Wayne James. Finally, will show their face in the place. That's the 1 o'clock hour. So stay tuned for this, huh?
What is music? Music is what your mind and body makes.
We're still in the season. Presenting some colors from Jeff Joe in the morning. We'll be back at 1 o'clock for the talk on the block. The commissioners will be in the house.
This that you're we are tout le monde a demandé liberté, ça débat, demandé liberté, la que